Okay, y'all. Let me see. Child, this is the first that I started one early. Honey, usually we were down late as hell, honey. I ain't gonna be a soul up in here for the first 10 minutes, child. Okay, we at least got the commercials going. We darn gonna mute this darn on commercial, honey. The irony that I've been darn gonna demonetize by playing my own damn commercial, child. Okay. Ironically, I sound even better without the microphone than with it. Oh no, I still need a microphone though. Mm-mm. I don't like this. But I'm going to give y'all a minute to get on up in here since I'm 20 minutes early, child. Once again, honey, y'all might want to mark this down because I don't know when next time this shit gonna happen in more ways than one, child. Normally DivaWuan's 20 minutes late. How in the hell did we get? How the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. When I tell y'all I need a drink tonight, honey, I'm about to darn go ahead and get me a bottle of alcohol once I darn get into what I got to tell y'all. But first, let me pop my pills, take my darn medication as folks come in. Child, maybe I should darn post it on the community wall. Then we done started early, but hell, by the time y'all see the darn community wall, shit, y'all will see the videos live. Lord, y'all, the first half hour was about to be darn on dead air time. Cause I'm trying to wait until at least 6, 7 people get up in here before we get into darn going talking about everything. Now, granted, it wasn't up until today that this was only supposed to be like a random chit chat. It was nothing scheduled. I had nothing planned at all. We was just going to shoot the shit. Y'all know how we do on Freaky Friday. We was also going to throw some naughty talk up in there. But when I tell y'all, every honey, I swear I'm living in good times. Good times. The misnomer of it all, because this shit is anything but good, honey. Oh, Diva, let me tell you now before I forget. Oh, well, tell me because we early as hell. I done started this going live early. We ain't even supposed to be live until 10:30. So go on ahead. You got like 18 minutes, child. Matter of fact, this is open discussion, child. You need to go on Shoot Your Shot Wednesday with the gay dating coach next Wednesday. Oh, girl. What damn? I don't know if that's a real. Oh God, I needed that laugh after what I tell y'all what I went through today. I needed that laugh. Damn, do I still look like a damn dude? Shit, I guess you said, bitch, you need to go and get some touch up on that laser hair removal, girl. Child, I still got to look handsome for the time being because, honey, DivaWuan got some doggone unexplained doggone stuff going on, child. The gay dating coach, oh my goodness. I'm assuming maybe he has a trans a segment or whatnot. Have you heard of him? I've heard a little bit of the gay dating coach. I'm not quite sure. No, it was a trans woman on there this past one. On a gay? Okay, well, because y'all know I'm pansexual. So was she over there for a woman or whatnot? Oh my God, Geo the goats in the building. Lord, Geo ain't gonna like this news that I had to darn break down to y'all in the next half hour. Because depending on when new darn release the other shows, I might not be able to do them, honey. And it pains me to say that. I don't know. I don't know. Even if the video, even if my reviews are just like 5 minutes, I want to find some way to at least they're gonna still be able to get those videos out to y'all or whatnots. But yeah, this might be the last video y'all see of Diva for the year outside of my reviews, child. When I tell y'all shit has hit the fan, Geo, I'm waiting until more people come in the room, but my life has just took a drastic 180. Everything was going good this week. Well, actually, I got hit with all sorts of curveballs over the past couple weeks where it didn't make sense. Like it's just one tragedy after another. Watch the last 2 episodes and then call in this Wednesday. Don't say I've never done nothing for you. Boy, child, after what I fixing to tell y'all, dating is the last thing on DivaWuan's, thought process right now. Although we'll still see or whatnot. Even if it's just for the fun of it, child. But hell, right now, DivaWuan needs a sugar. DivaWuan needs a sugar daddy because Lord knows I am going through it, honey. Here I was thinking, oh, July, I'm getting to the bag. August, I'm about to get bag. I got 300 plus men trying to shoot they shot at me and shit. Even though they punk asses was scared to come up. My last live stream, we did a darn a call out segment to all the guys that wanted to shoot their shot with Diva. Ain't none of their asses come up. Now, except for a couple. Now, a couple of them I gave a pass to because they said they was shy and whatnot. So we gave them a pass. But for the ones that was not communicatable and didn't even really want to show themselves like that, it's like, yeah. Out of those 300, we narrowed it down to. I still got like 5 people to call back. 6 people I wanted to hook up with in general for a total of 11. And child, when I tell y'all I was disappointed, I looked because I was like, okay, it's getting about around that time, honey. Y'all know DivaWuan has been prepping to get her groove back because I've been celibate now for like 11 months. Wait a minute, has it been 11 months? No, it's been 10. September the 3rd, ironically, my ex-husband's birthday, honey. August, I seen him. Would be a year from when I've done got it in or whatnot. And yeah, I was thinking about saying fuck that. We just gonna break the celibacy around the 50-week mark or whatnot. And there was this cute boy in mine. And you know what? I don't know which one of y'all told me to go younger. Because I told y'all I don't deal with guys that's younger than 25. But the young guys have been coming down going through correct with Diva, honey. It's the old heads, surprisingly, it's hard to communicate with. And it's like, what in the fuck? Like the darn older guys want the darn respond with these one-word replies, yet the 20-year-olds are the ones that's giving me the long paragraphs and shit. All right, everything is just vibing right. So it's like, well, maybe I might need to go down in the age range. I don't know. But all that shit about to be put on hold, child. But anyways, let me see who's in here because I see we starting to build up right now. Hold on. Oh, there's another person. Hold on, who's this? McGregor. I like to see you shoot your shot on Wednesday. Oh, but this person must be darn on popular, honey. Matter of fact, can somebody email me the information? My email is in the description box below. Oh shoot, crazy boy Jay done got gone so early. Damn, we just got started. Maybe Crazy Boy J might watch the playback because hell, who was the person's name y'all said the gay dating coach? Is that his actual YouTube? The day dating coach? Child, I do need a hug. I need a hug, McGregor. Because Lord knows I'm going through it, boo. And Lord, and you know, this is very ironic that this is the first time I'm seeing I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but oh child, don't judge me based off this live stream. Just judge me based off my overall content. Cause I'm about to be I might be in tears by the time this is all said and done. We're gonna be laughing to keep from crying. We're gonna be going through every sort of emotion tonight. So y'all got to bear with me tonight, y'all. I'm gonna need I need all the virtual hugs and shit because when I tell y'all I was not prepared for this today. Well, Miracle, I got a surprise for you. I got a tragic surprise for you when you watch this on the playback, girl. Hey, Cheryl, the gay dating coach. Okay, I'm going to just Google search the gay dating coach. His name is Lamont Wright. Pound Town. What did she say? Lord knows. I think that's the chick that says doggone her coochie pink and her booty hole brown. I can't even think of the girl name, but brown skin chick. The one that hangs out with Sookie. Lord, why I got these doggone necks up in here? Not that it's gonna matter in the next doggone weeks or so, but Lord Jesus. Matter of fact, let me see if I can Google search him. I'm at YouTube him right now since I'm on live with y'all. You say his name is Lamont Wright. But anyways, y'all give me some stuff to talk about because honey, I don't I don't even want to doggone talk about this shit for the okay. Oh, he got some high metrics on his YouTube channel. Like all his doggone videos is like 100% of his subscriber rate, which is rare. Usually, most of us only get like 10 to 15% of the subscribe. Oh shoot! There's my boo from doggone the show Triangle. Oh, I love him right here. Oh, wait a minute, y'all can't even see who I'm talking about. But the guy that plays Ty on Triangle, honey, the Caribbean boy, I love him. I always said, honey, if I go to his strip club because he's a stripper, honey, he can get it, child. Oh Lord, there's quite a few doggone folks on here, but I'm not seeing no films in the mix, honey. So even if DivaWuan slides up in here with my handsome self, honey, it's like I don't think I don't think I fit up in there. Wait a minute. It says his last video was done a month ago. Let me check the lives. Okay, so his live streams are different. You know how the live streams don't show up in the video section, so his last one was yesterday. I'm going to save it to my watch later. Oh, so y'all just want y'all want the bad news now. I thought we was gonna have some fun first before I break down. Like, come on, y'all. Give me something else to talk about before because Lord knows when I break down, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back, y'all. Let's talk about some light subjects first. Let's talk about some TV talk. Let's talk about some dating shit. I need a distraction up until at least 10:40. Then after 10:40, DivaWuan can break down in tears and tell y'all my dilemma and all that shit. It was literally a pretty trans woman on the last episode. She got hella love. Stop it. Well, see, I'm not pretty like that though. I'm handsome. So it's like I'm the trans girl that breaks all the rules. I'm the trans girl with the flat titties. My darn breasts are still A cups, honey. So it's like I'm a darn 32A. I got this Adam's apple that I don't know when I'm going to get rid of. I got the darn do a touch up right here. I need to get a bag and fix my teeth, but right now I need a bag for something else that I'm about to tell y'all in a minute. Child, we're going to get some alcohol this weekend. Hell, we might go back live tomorrow because the demon goes to work tomorrow. So I might do a 2-for-1 special, y'all. Y'all might darn, depending on how this live go, we might be back here tomorrow as well. Oh, I'm also a bald-headed bitch underneath here, but I got 20 inches of hair on the sides, which I'm about to cut off. So I'm a very acquired taste child. Oh, Cheryl, shit has hit the fan, but I didn't go into detail about it. I wanted to get some light stuff out the way. You know, I wanted to get some fun topics where y'all can just ask me anything and then we'll get to the hard questions. Because, like I said, the day everything was going good. Just now for y'all that's been following me, I told y'all I had a new job. I can tell y'all now because I got the job, lost the job the same day, child. So to start off the week, I was hired for Williams Sonoma. I darn gonna have my headset and stuff ready. I done logged in. I am in the middle of the introduction. Like we just did our first set of stuff. Now this was going to be a loop for me. Because normally I'm used to, this was going to throw me for a loop. Because I'm used to doing the activities. Because most of the work from home jobs, you have to do all these group activities and shit. This is the first one in a minute where it was mostly individual to yourself. Where I would have had to learn a whole lot of, go through a whole lot of modules, very limited classroom interaction and all of that. Child, within the first 5 minutes of me in class, my internet cuts the fuck off. And it didn't just cut off for 5 minutes. The shit was off for hours. The shit was off for hours. And by the time I was able to get on Metronet on the phone to resolve the issue, I already knew it was a wrap because you couldn't miss no on time in this class for the first whole 3 weeks. So I lost the job within the first day. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I done went through all the questionnaire and shit. I'm still going to do a video for y'all on my business channel, the hiring process and everything. But I lost the job within the same fucking day. I was like, you can't make this shit up. So I was like, now Diva, what is you going to do? What you going to do, girl? I got my internet back on. So I got the analyst job that I can still apply for. Because I failed the darn test the first time. They gave me a second chance to do it by the 23rd. So I said, okay, when I get home today, I'm going to darn do my exam and I'm going to go ahead and get in with that, right? Also, I came across some other side opportunities this week, got me out the house and whatnot. And I actually seen some darn handsome guys along the way in my, travels throughout the town and whatnot. And child, that's the only thing cute. My toenails and my darn fingernails are blue or whatnot. And I wanted to change them up for next week. I'm thinking about making them gold for next week. But child, and then the irony of this shit. Oh Lord, do I want to go to court with chipped nails though? Well, hell, given the circumstances, I don't think the judge need to judge me based off my goddamn nails. I got court Monday, y'all. Hint, hint. But yeah, I was in my travels this week, making money and stuff. Darn gonna seeing familiar faces, old, new faces and stuff around town. And then anytime you're on public transit, it's never a dull moment, honey. It's always some bullshit on the Fayetteville area system of transit, honey. So I was just darn gonna soaking all that in. I done went to the library, child. Are we getting to the court appointment in a minute? Lord knows when I tell y'all I ain't been in a courtroom in years, I don't know if a bitch need to dress. I don't know if they're gonna allow me to. Now I know I got to do something with my hair because I know they ain't gonna allow my ass to go in with this hair wrap, right? So I got to have my curls and shit done this Monday, and I got to present my arguments and shit for this Monday. I was like, God damn, I ain't done this shit in so long. I don't know if a bitch needs to wear a suit or something, or I can just get away with wearing regular because hell, I don't know the goddamn dress code for this doggone shit right here. But I went to the doggone library. I'm just in my inner peace, right? I'm taking time to get away from social media as much. I done checked out. Give y'all a backstory. I'm a huge nerd. I love doggone fantasy and all that good stuff. Christopher Poloni is one of my artists, honey. I mean, is one of my authors that I love. I never got to read this book when I was a child. I don't even know when this book came out because I read the other series because it's a total of 4 in general. I done read Aragon, I done read Eldest, and I just turned in Brazinga. And I've read that book 3 times now. This is the first time I'm reading this. This is the conclusion to the whole saga with Dargon, Aragon, and whatnot. It is 800 some pages long. Hopefully, I'll be able to read it over the next couple of weeks, honey, in the midst of all my stress. There was another book I wanted to check out as well, but they didn't have it, so I got the darn search Amazon for it. So yeah, I'm at the library and I'm just enjoying myself. I done went to the park earlier this week. I meditated. I took my shoes off. I'm just one with nature and everything. I'm resetting myself. I got my chakra beads and shit on. And when I tell y'all, I get in the house, right? Now, mind you, I was already somewhat prepared for this, but I was not prepared for it this damn soon. I knew something was up when this darn well, before we get there, y'all, can we please get to some darn fun topics first? Because I am literally scared to even tell y'all this news just yet. Like, I want to at least get to 1040 before I even break this news to y'all. Of what happened when I got home today. Oh, y'all just ain't gonna let me change. Child, I might need to go get me some water then. I need to take my darn spirulactone anyways. Give me some more darn fun topics. See, crazy boy, I thought you got gone, child. You said bye. I thought you got gone, honey. Crazy boy, give me some darn topics. Wait a minute, McGregor, did you just change your profile just that fast? Oh, wait a minute. It's 2 of y'all up in here. Okay, now I know I'm not tripping because, and thank God for doggone StreamYard, honey. I was like, damn, I didn't even get the damn alcohol yet. First, I seen a caramel boy. Now I'm looking at an image of a damn baby. What the hell? Okay, first we don't see that profile. Is these two different people? Child, I wish I was the damn shit. I feel, matter of fact, honey, that might be it. I feel like sugar honey iced tea in the darn on true sin. I don't feel like hot. I don't feel like I'm the that girl right now. I feel like the bottom of the barrel bitch right about now, child. I feel like how in the fuck did we get here type of bitch right about now. I feel like everything that we were taught in life not to do, I should have fucking did type of bitch right about now. I am jealous. I am upset. I am envious. I still support my folks nonetheless. Because when I look at the T.S. Madisons of the world, and no shade, because T.S. Madison, I know you watch me from time to time, girl. You know you my idol. I love you, girl. But it's like you done became a household name off of what we was taught not to damn do. I look at other folks who have sold drugs like Dargon Jay-Z. Now, granted, he's giving back to the community and shit. But it was like all these people who Dargon made it off of drug use, prostitution, and all this shit. Here my ass done went to school twice. Never had so much as a damn parking ticket. And somehow I'm up in this goddamn predicament right here. How the hell did this shit fucking happen? Hell, even the motherfucking embezzlement type bitches seem to be getting darn going good. Hell, Teresa Judice, now granted, she a white bitch. But hell, she came out and she darn gonna sit and lovely and shit. It seems like everybody that darn gonna thrives off of criminality is doing all hokey dory. And here my ass going and see, I'm about to lose my voice and I ain't even really gotten to telling y'all the shit. Nah, that's my boyfriend fucking with you. We're watching you from home. Wait a minute. So now wait a minute. Now I ain't hating that y'all watching for two. Cause I was about to say, well, if that's your boyfriend crazy, why is he darn going why is y'all on two separate accounts or whatnot instead of watching me side by side? But second thought, help DivaWuan with the child. DivaWuan need all the coins she can get. So honey, I was about to say why y'all watching me from two totally different devices, but keep on watching me, honey. As a matter of fact, stay tuned as I darn gonna get some water real quick. I got to turn y'all off this camera real quick. I'm coming back, y'all. Okay, here I am, y'all. Well, shit, like I said, I ain't darn gonna judging y'all because we two different individuals. I thought y'all might be watching me from the TV, child. Like I said, honey, please, God, gonna keep streaming from two different devices, honey. The more devices, the better for me, child. Hit us up when you're in DC or Atlanta. Well, hell, I'm about to be in Atlanta by the end of this year or whatnot. Oh, y'all alternate between Atlanta? Child, y'all really got it darn gone good, honey. And Crazy Boy Jay, I'm going to stay off camera for a second because I don't want y'all to see my facial expression. Honey, thank God that you disclosed that he was your boyfriend, honey. Cause you know it's Friday night, honey. The succubus comes out of DivaWuan. Y'all know the succubus spirit comes out of DivaWuan, child. And you know anybody that they're gonna be looking somewhat decent, y'all know DivaWuan ain't got no filter. I'll be ready to talk doggone reckless and they're gonna be doggone saying so. So I'm glad that you doggone told me. Child, we don't need to go back down memory lane with trying to doggone to say something to somebody's man, honey. Yeah, we have places in both. Oh, okay. You can have. Okay. Oh God. No, child. I done been there, done that, and I ain't ever want to do it, child. Well, technically, no, I never did get the guy. That's my problem. Anybody who's been here long enough, y'all know what I'm talking about. Indigo ain't here to corroborate the story. She's one of my folks that's been here since the beginning, but I had that situation before where I was just flirting with one guy and I didn't know he was with somebody else. It wasn't until the guy came to nearly whoop my ass that I doggone was like, this time I vet my people thoroughly. I ever since then, it's like, DivaWuan is careful. Okay, y'all. It's 10:40. I just took my spirulactone. Let me go ahead and mix my darn on thing in my water, and we about to go ahead and break the news, child. But yeah, as far as Atlanta though, the goal is for me to relocate there within the next year. Because there is more opportunities there for me. I won't have to struggle. At least not in the sense of struggling to the bone, child. Got to be careful with this darn on deer part. Sometimes the thing be broken, water be darn on seeping out. But yeah, y'all, I got court Monday. Now, why do I got court? My roommate. My roommate of 7 years, well, actually, he damn near half my life. But in this place, we've been here for 7 years. And it's been a trying time. Y'all have seen it over the years. Matter of fact, we might need to do a montage. Um, because this gonna be one of the last days. Yeah, y'all heard right. We are possibly in the last days in this darn house. Now, granted, we said we wanted to darn get away from here. I said, honey, I'm sick and tired of this damn place. The neighbors was darn getting on my fucking nerves. And then even with these over here, the darn pretty boys over here, darn be having the drug deals and shit going on in front of my house. I'm over it. I want a new change. I want to surround it. It's like I deserve it, honey. I'm willing to work hard for it. Like, what do I got to do? So I said, okay, we going to darn get this job. We're going to stack our money up finally. I'm finally in a place where I'm ready to let go of shit. That's why I've been doing all these videos, just releasing and stuff, because I've been harboring shit in for so many years. I have self-sabotaged myself in ways. And matter of fact, let me address, and I said I was going to address her statement when I got on live. Shout out to Ashley. I did do a video response. It was my very first ever video response, because now YouTube allows you to respond to people with an actual video instead of just doing a comment, because she did a whole long paragraph just getting me together. And once again, y'all, that's what I love about y'all. And it's like, don't ever feel hesitant to get DivaWuan together, because honey, I am not perfect by no means. And when I tell y'all this situation, y'all can tell DivaWuan is damn show ain't perfect. So when I tell y'all that I needed this darn kicking the ass darn statement right here from Ashley. So she gave me a whole layout, right? Hold on, let me turn my volume. I'm gonna turn the brightness down so y'all can see it. So she gave me a whole good paragraph, child. Let me see. Set realistic expectations, not based on your dream career, strictly based on comfort level. That's why we was darn willing to darn do some jobs that we did not really want to do for darn the sake of comfort now instead of darn going to be above me. Because if I wanted to do what I wanted to do, a bitch will be darn doing skincare. I'll be getting people's skin together. I'll be making my good $7, $8, $10,000 a month. I'll be living in my 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with the garage with walk-in tub and I mean the walk-in shower. That's the darn go. The realistic standard is, okay, a bitch can go ahead and get into a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment. Maybe I don't need a garage if I get an older model car. I can darn just get one of those $30 car covers and just call it a day. That was going to be the darn sacrifice. And then she says, continue to schedule 30 to 40% of your savings. We was on part to do that. And I actually did have a savings, but what had me blown through my savings was, y'all know the neighbors caused me to be without power for 2 weeks. So my savings that I had for my surgeries and for me to move up out of here, I had no choice but to go through my entire savings for a hotel because I was without power. Y'all know I suffer from severe Crohn's disease. Just a month prior, I nearly died. And I don't really speak about that or whatnot because I ain't want y'all to feel super bad or nothing for me or whatnot. So I'm still here. We're still moving. I can say with my Crohn's disease that, I don't have to get the surgery or whatnot because my fear is with me having Crohn's disease that I was going to have to end up having my intestines cut and I was going to have a colostomy bag. I'm going to have to be labeled disabled. But I was like, damn, I ain't worked but 12 years of my life. Like, how much disability is a bitch about to get? Yes, I worked jobs where I made more money here and there, but 12 years ain't enough to be qualifying for no disability or whatnot. So I keep trying to change my diet around, but it was hard as hell because, I need fresh fruits and vegetables, which I couldn't have for 2 weeks because, I was at the mercy of my neighbor. Thankful for her for allowing me to use her deep freezer whenever I was over here. I was at the hotel for the first week. I still had to eat out and stuff because it was only so much I can do at the hotel. I had to tough it out here for the second week. I lost my job that I had online. I just quit my job at McAllister's because I was dealing with transphobia in the workplace from the manager. I couldn't deal with it no more. People was not willing to train me properly. We was working under the rest of circumstances. There was no AC. The motherfuckers took 2 months just to get us a goddamn ice machine. You worked me 7 hours and I didn't get a break, even though I told y'all about my medical condition. I damn near passed out while cutting up the goddamn ham and shit because my iron levels dropped low. Because y'all know with my Crohn's disease, my body doesn't digest vitamins properly. So I had a whole sit down with them and told them about I need these accommodations. And they was not met. You should look into claiming disability. But even if I do get disability, it's like, how much disability is a bitch going to get? A bitch only worked 12 years. I'm not even I'm not even able to survive off of $15 an hour, because in this economy, you have to be making over 30 some dollars an hour full time to darn gonna comfortably live by yourself. So for folks who ask me why I stay with the demon all this time, it's because I had no choice in the matter. It's like, even when you work a full-time job, well, it's like, why would I want disability? I am struggling as it is. I'm trying to go forward, not backwards. Yeah, it's like disability. I would only qualify for maybe what, $600-700 a month. It's like, what is $600 a month going to do for me? The average rent is like $1,200, and then now they want you to make at least 3 times the doggone rent payment. So it's like you got to be making like $3,600 a month just to qualify for a $1,200 doggone apartment. Have you done your research if what you're saying is the case? Some money is no money. Is you trying to say some money is better than no money? That is where you're wrong. Because the time that it would take to get that some money, I can be doing something way more productive. Because I don't want to be the type just sitting at home. Because once again, that goes against my very nature. I am a Capricorn. I don't want to depend on nobody. I am somebody that wants to be driven. Now, at times, I do recognize that I do need to ask for help. That's been my main problem, is learning how to ask for help when it's appropriate. But I don't want to become stifled on the government or whatnot with trying to give me a disability check. Because it's like the money ain't going to be it ain't going to be a livable wage. Hell, I work 40 hours and still can't get a livable wage on my own. So yeah, I definitely refuse darn just claiming a disability check. And then they won't let you work for so many hours if you're on disability. And yes, I've done my research on it and everything. It takes over a year just to darn go through the process. And let's not even start about Section 8, honey. Section 8 is like an 8-year wait list, child. You can have a job while being on this. Well, but once again, you are limited with the hours that you can work. You can only work so many hours while on disability. The amount of money that you need nowadays just to live okay, I'm not even saying live extravagant, for a single person to live on their own. Matter of fact, let me break down my dynamic. I'm not even in no expensive city. I'm not in Charlotte. I'm not in Raleigh. I am in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The average apartment right now that is decent, that is not in a crackheaded, infested, darn environment where there's not gunshots and shit, not a luxurious apartment, just an okay apartment, is running about $1,200 a month. So $1,200, you need to make at least 3 times that to darn qualify. So you need to be making $3,600 a month. Now, once again, if you have multiple people going in, that makes it easier. So it would be easier if I was doing like a roommate situation, because they just need $3,600 total, and that doesn't have to be from one person. But when you're trying to do it by yourself, it makes it all a lot harder. And that's why it's like most people nowadays have no choice but to deal with a roommate, is because over 50% of Americans earn under $50,000 a year. Inflation has gotten so out of control where now a minimum wage job is you can't do nothing with. Oh Lord, how the hell did I get to the Young Turks, child? I was like, who the hell is talking in the damn background? But yeah, y'all, that is my dilemma with that. And now I don't know what I'm going to do, child. But before I get to why I'm saying all this, let me see if I missed any comments. Okay, I think all y'all was just saying disability check. Will you take the cats when you move? That was another thing that kept me stifled because y'all know I dealt with attachment disorder. I had to go to child, I had to go to therapy for so much shit. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the comments. Y'all know I had to go to therapy behind my attachment disorder. I had to go to therapy behind my abandonment issues because I never had a support system in my life. I don't have an actual mother. My grandmother died. My great grandmother has passed. My grandfather and great grandfather passed before I was even born. Uh, my older sibling was, taken away from me when I was 2 years old. I never saw him until I was grown, and even now we don't have a connection to this day. He is serving jail time. We still have not spoken or developed any type of relationship. My older cousin, that was like a big sister to me, she darn gone got strung out on heroin and fentanyl. And by result, all of her darn gone children had to go to their fathers. So I don't get to see my younger cousins like that no more, that I helped partially raise. So when I tell y'all I deal with so much loss in my life, where it's like every time I gravitate and it's like every single person has gotten snatched out of my life over and over and over and over again. And it just forced me to become even more recluse. I'm already naturally introverted. And then I was battling agoraphobia, where I think it was due to the trauma that happened to me. I told y'all about the time I was nearly kidnapped and, raped and, almost raped and all of that. And I blocked that out for some years. It took some time to even shake that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Just thinking of that, just, because I always think, oh Lord, it's like I don't even like to go back to that time because it was just so much going on during that time, like the cancer and almost being kidnapped and tortured and my cousin just being murdered in place of me and everything else is just. So you know, I had to digest all of that. And yet I still pushed through and I said, okay, everything is going to be okay and whatnot. Everything's going well. And then I said, my goal for this year was I was going to, get on dates, which I did, but another curveball was thrown in my way. Um, I ended up foolishly falling for somebody that I never thought I would fall for. Like, so I didn't have to process all that with y'all. Like, and I still to this day don't even know how that happened. So that was another, situation on top of everything else I had to deal with, where I had to force myself to fall out of love with him and try my best to put him in the friend zone, only for me to lose the already not so existent friendship in the end. And I know y'all saying, oh God, the irony that you bring up, oh God, what helps when those places listen to ways eternal son. Oh God, why did you bring up Janine Aiko? Oh, like I said, and then there's so many different signs that I get that just throws me for a loop. Like the universe just be playing with me. But yeah, I had to process that loss or whatnot. And like I said, I know somebody who could say, well, you can't miss what you never had or anything. It's not like it was an in-person friendship or anything where you talk with the person daily. But it's like when somebody has made a huge effect on you or whatnot, it's hard for me to doggone just be permanently gone for somebody, and especially like in lieu of the fact that I've already lost so much in my life. Like when I darn gonna gravitate to people, I really gravitate hard. So it's hard for me to darn going let go of folks. But I had to force myself to let go of whatnots because I knew I was not in the proper space of whatnots in my life, and still not, and it's about to get a whole lot worse. So I had to deal with that ordeal and healing, and allow myself, you know, the ability to even date guys again, because hell, at one point I thought I was just going to be a lesbian because I was like, shit, I'm just over guys. It's like, how come I keep falling for folks that, and it's like, okay, it would be one thing if I was just universally ugly or something. But it's like, no, I get all these hundreds of guys that want to throw themselves at me and shit. Hell, even right now as we speak, I done got 4 different messages as we speak. But it's like every time the one I fall for, it's always something that just makes it impossible. So I had to navigate through that. And then I finally start allowing myself to say, okay, August, I'm gonna start dating shit with dating guys. And or if it doesn't even get to serious dating, just getting back into hay or whatnot. I swear it don't. Like who in the hell did DivaWuan piss off in the past life? And then this and I believe I really did at this point, because I have been contacted by 2 darn psychics. And normally when you get the inbox from the spiritual folks, it'd be like, oh girl, go on with this bullshit or whatnot. It's like, girl, I ain't got no money for you. Don't come up in here talking about, oh, I got a reading for you. But when I tell you both of these folks who don't even know each other, they're going to just describe my situation to a T about how it seems like my life has a tragic curse on it or whatnot. I'm really starting to believe that shit, because it's like, once again, the day where everything was just going right and perfect, I was darn happy. I was excited. I done made me a few $100s. I'm darn developing a plan in place to flip my money and shit. I'm a Capricorn, the entrepreneur sign of it all, child. Hence why I can't be on no disability, honey. What Capricorn do you know on disability? But yeah, I just, everything was going right. I done made me some money today. I'm darn trying to come up with a plan to get up out of here on a peaceful accord, and darn elevate myself, change my surroundings. Because I know that, like attracts like, you got, if you aspire to be better, you got to darn surround yourself by better people. That's why I said Atlanta would have been a place for me, because it's so many entrepreneurs and stuff. It would have forced me to have to get out my shell and grind. I wouldn't have no choice but to darn get out the house and darn be a go-getter. And it wouldn't be from the pretense of trying to compete with because in Atlanta you also got the bougie bitches that even when they on TV, honey, they making money just like us, child. It's like, everything you see on TV is not what it seems, honey. They be struggling just like we are. So it's not about trying to live above my means. It's not about trying to be seen or anything. I don't care to be on no type of shows. I don't care to be famous. I just care for stability. I care for, me to be able to take a trip and not have to worry about looking at the bank account. Just being able to just go out to eat on a simple dinner and not have to look at my card and be like, ooh, child, hope this shit don't bounce. Like, that's what I want to get at. moving out the city isn't the best option when your money's funny. The plan's cool, but well, see, now the thing is, Juice Reveal, like I was saying, it wasn't about me up and moving. Because, like I said, I don't plan on going to Atlanta for over a year. The day and just be like gone. I'm coming there because I've heard of people going to Atlanta and they live in a car for the first year. I can't do that. Y'all know I got severe Crohn's disease. Honey, that shit would nearly kill me. Between me having severe eczema, well, not severe eczema. I keep my eczema under control for the most part. But between my Crohn's disease and my eczema, honey, I couldn't do that shit. And hell, I ain't even got no car to do it with it no more. Which makes this situation all the more difficult. I pray for your stability and things to get better for you, D, but all your dreams and plans become true. Just put action into the plans. Well, that's what we was doing. I had some actions already set. Like I said, I just made a couple $100 today. I was out being productive. I wasn't stuck up in this house watching YouTube videos or whatnot. I said, okay, I might have lost my job at the beginning of this week, but honey, I'm not about to sit. I'm not about to sit up in this doggone house and boo-hoo and cry over it. What's my plan B? What's my plan C, D, E, F, G? Y'all know I always have my backups. So when that doggone didn't work, honey, DivaWuan hustling my money and shit. But some things are just beyond my control. Like I said, how can I darn go and control the power going out for 2 weeks? I had to go through my entire fucking savings because of some raggedy ass bitches. They didn't pay their motherfucking light bill. And these goddamn helpers left me without power for 2 weeks. We just paid the light bill. And they cut us off because they said it was a safety hazard because the meter box exploded. Landlord had to pay $2,200 to get the shit repaired. So had to go to a hotel. That what set me back. And like I said, how much discrimination do a girl got to take coming to a job every day and the manager wanting to be funny with you? I go to McDonald's before I go to that goddamn raggedy bitch of McAllister's. I will pick up trash alongside the street before I go back to that motherfucker. And even when I go back there, because the food is good. The food is good. So I will go back there eventually to get me something to eat. But I won't be going back there for no goddamn job. And besides, the bitches don't even want to give you no goddamn hours like that. So I damn sure ain't about to go back there. Barely want to give a bitch 20 hours a motherfucking week. And you want to darn gonna talk all this shit. Now I was semi-joking with McDonald's. Hell, I make more money doing what I do just right outside of the because McDonald's don't want to give no hours either, but I wouldn't have to deal with no goddamn transphobia at this Murchison Road McDonald's. And besides, they only pay $8.50 an hour. At least at McAllister's, I was getting paid $11.50 for shit. Sometimes it's worth a pay cut for a doggone peace of mind. Once again, a pay cut is worth a peace of mind at times. But that's not the job I'm realistically going to either. So I say all that to say, I got home today. And let me go ahead and get it right here. Demon darn shows me some paperwork. this heifer has gotten served with eviction papers. Now I knew this hoe had issues with the landlord to the point where they was not communicating. I was the go-between. I had a whole meltdown last month. So I told them to leave me out of it. And now I'm regretting that shit. But I was guarding my own mental health to my damn detriment. Cause darn going, I had to take the therapy because the therapist was like, you got to darn go and get this stress under control. Because y'all know my Crohn's disease can also be exacerbated by stress, right? And we're still recovering. It took me over a month to get back semi right when the power went out. And you know, my body wasn't right for at least a darn month. So it took me a whole month to get my body back right. So in the midst of me darn trying to get my body back right and stable, I still darn nab the job because I said I physically can't do nothing right now. So let me get something online or whatnot because my mobility, I don't trust my mobility. Also, make matters worse, United Healthcare fucked over for the second time, my information got lost in the system. And my account was nowhere to be found. So for the entire month of June, and so if y'all wondering why a girl got more facial hair than normal, for the entire month of June, for the most part, I detransitioned. By no fault of my own. So May, I had to live 2 weeks without power. And then June, United Healthcare can't find me in the damn system for me to make my damn payment. And since my medication costs hundreds of dollars without my goddamn insurance, y'all motherfuckers forced me to detransition for several weeks. And then it took me a whole month to get back to my regular dosage because I had to start off at 2 milligrams again, 4 milligrams, 6 milligrams, 8 milligrams. This week, everything was turning back right. I'm finally back up to my 8 milligrams of estradiol. I'm taking my two milligrams in the day and the 2 milligrams at night. Two milligrams at night for a total of 8. From what y'all just saw, I got my medication for 3 months. This time she done set it 6 months out. Now that I've transitioned for over a year now, I no longer got to see her every 3 months. I can go see her every 6 months instead. So in 3 months, I can go ahead and just go to the pharmacy, just get my prescription. It doesn't cost me anything. But it took me a whole month to get my medication behind once again, something that I did not even do. And now I come home after darn making money and everything else to some papers. I don't want you to be out on the street. I don't even know where we're going to go from here, to be honest. But yeah, y'all, we finally getting up out the house after 7 years, but this is not what I was expecting. And I was like, okay, Diva, try to find the goodness in this shit. And I was like, bitch, it ain't no goodness in this damn shit. What goodness is there in this shit? How did you make the money? I'd rather not say. Now, it was legal. The girl was not there prostituting or nothing. But let's just say I went out and made some money today. I'm embarrassed to say what I did for the money, but it was legal. But hell, in lieu of this shit right here, This makes me want to do some things that are illegal. Hell, it's like hell. This right here makes you want to doggone do some strange things for some change or whatnot. Where your friend? Child, let's not even get into that. Doggone out, honey, common sense. They doggone had the common sense to do what my scared ass didn't do. Because it took me 10 plus years to get out of this agoraphobia that I was in. I had the doggone, and y'all helped me get out of it. And that's why I say, even in the midst of this, I'm still going to do my reviews for, the circle whatnots, because that was the one show that really helped, socially push me out my comfort zone. Because y'all know prior to that, I didn't do interviews in any capacity. Like I was not interviewing nobody, and it's like, well, who the hell is DivaWuan to be interviewed? So for me to say that I have been interviewed and doggone did interviews all behind, the circle, that's why that's my number one show. We're gonna be rocking with them until we doggone rocking about this damn house. And even then, we might doggone alternate a little bit for the next couple months and doggone do 5-minute videos. That way it'd be easy to upload through the Wi-Fi and shit. Because they help me get out of my agoraphobia and boost my confidence to doggone feel comfortable amongst crowds and stuff, at least on the social sense. Was she not paying the rent? Yeah. How much do y'all need? Too much. No, well, it's not really too much. It's under 2K, so I would say it's somewhat doable. Hell, it's under $1,500. That's what's really getting me. Hell, it's about damn near under $1,000. And I was like, oh my goodness, you can't let me doggone work out a payment for damn near $1,000. Oh my God. I can understand if we was behind $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. You telling me we getting kicked out for less than $2,000? That's why I said, what in the hell is going on between this demon and the landlord? Because when I tell y'all that, it feels like it's something much more than the rent. Because these two don't even want to so much as talk to each other. I was like, well, goddamn, what did the bitch do? Did she sleep with your man or some shit? Now, granted, but given this damn hoe, I wouldn't doggone put it past her. Because I was like, now this shit seems like doggone some trifling shit at this point. I'm interested in interviewing you. Never asked, but I have always been interested in your story. Oh, just reveal. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Now I'm damn curious. See, now YouTube don't allow us no more to click. Y'all remember back in the day where you used to be able to click on a person's profile and it take you directly to their channel? Now you can't even do that no more. And even though it says your name is Juice Reveal, I'm willing to bet that I'm not even able to pull up your name just because of how common the name Juice and Reveal is. But definitely send me an email to your channel. Lord knows we got about 2 weeks. So we will have to do the interview quick, child. DivaWuan got to laugh to keep from crying in this doggone situation, child. Like I said, we liable to go through every goddamn emotion by the time it's over with. Yes, the demon screwed us over. Make a community post and answer. So, oh no. I'm already doggone embarrassed enough. And the only reason why I'm even coming forward to even tell y'all this is because I feel obligated, because y'all have helped me out through so much emotionally, spiritually, because I feel the energy and it helped. Hell, y'all have gotten me out of my shy shell. Because y'all remember there was a time DivaWuan didn't do live streams. Hell, we started doing this during the pandemic? When the world shut down and shit. Prior to this, we went many years doing pre-records and stuff. And I was super nervous when I first got up on here. Now I can have a chat full of people and I feel confident with, talking with y'all. It took a long time to get up to this point. But yeah, to ask for help, hell no. No. Cause that would be the embarrassment of it all for me right there if I had to do like a GoFundMe, child. Oh no. Y'all give me some different advice. Y'all tell me what resources I can gonna reach out to or something. But oh no, I can't ask for nothing, honey. But see, here's the thing, they don't even darn gonna talk though. That's why I'm saying, what in the hell done happen? These motherfuckers don't even have contact with each other. I said, well, hell, is she trying to darn gonna sell the houses from underneath us or something? It's like, well, shit, they're gonna give me the opportunity to damn buy the house. Honey, best believe I'm gonna bring up all that shit in court, honey. I'm gonna hit her from every which way, but darn gonna goddamn Monday, honey. That's what it seems like because she done got rid of my uncle out of his apartment. Hell, she just doing her round sweep, honey. And it's like all within a 2-month span of these motherfuckers that are going fucking up the damn meter. It's like, oh, now you want to retaliate against us on this shit. And I'm not saying the shit is right, but you've been allowing this goddamn demon to darn penny pinch here and penny pinch there to the point where it was commonplace. For so many years, we've been here damn near 8 years, and now you want to put your toe down on this shit at my goddamn expense. So it wasn't enough that I had to live here for a week without power. It wasn't enough that your folks done caused me to lose my goddamn other job that I had. Cause I told y'all, I told McAllister's to go fuck themselves. Cause here I said, oh, I can go ahead and just hop up on the computer, right? Only for the damn internet to be off for 2 weeks. Then I get the job with the Realm Sonoma, only for the internet to cut off, for me to lose the job in the same day. For me to then go to plan B and C. Now, plan D was for me to also get this analyst job, which now I had to give that up because that requires a stable Ethernet connection and to work from a dedicated work area, which I'm not going to have. So I was like, oh, well, there goes the plan D, honey. I reached out on IG. I relate to your story so much, and your advice actually helped me. Well, I'm glad my advice was able to help you. And then, that's another thing. As y'all help me, like this is like literally the family that I wish I had. Where it's like, I'm able to help motivate folks. And y'all simultaneously darn gonna motivate me in the same way, child. Because Lord knows I need all the prayer and shit right now. Because when I tell y'all DivaWuan is clueless on what I am about to do. Now, here is my only saving grace that I did not have the last time. Because y'all know this ain't necessarily my first rodeo. When I was there going, y'all remember many years ago when I was living in the trailer, honey, I had my own eviction child and had to go to court. And granted, and ain't this about a bitch? Both scenarios was for under $2,000. My shit was even worse. It was for like, by the time I deposit and shit, doggone took care of everything, I owed something ridiculously small. I owed like $500. I got evicted over $500. Now, granted, the doggone landlord didn't really care for the femininity of it all. So he was really being petty. It's like, you got motherfuckers in here that owe you $2,000 plus in back rent. Yet you darn gonna evict my motherfucking ass for $500 motherfucking dollars. Needless to say, that landlord had a nasty reputation with the doggone courthouse. And by the end of that year, all his cases got thrown out, which means I was not even legally held liable for the $500 that I owed. So that one judgment that I ever had on my doggone file had no choice but to be taken off. So theoretically, my slate is clean. And I am blessed to say in this situation that the demon's name is the only thing on here. So I can say at least the landlord did me a solid by not doggone fucking up my credit. Because y'all know it pained me when I lost my car in September. That's the first time I should have reached out for help, because that would have made this shit a whole lot easier if I had my goddamn car and shit and I was able to doggone travel. I would have had a lot more flexibility if I had my motherfucking car. But I say the one good thing is it's not my name on this doggone shit. However, I still got the doggone pack my damn shit. Here's another doggone dilemma that I'm seeing with this doggone thing. Now, in the state of North Carolina, I don't want you to be on the street. Well, I don't have no choice in that matter. I might very well, unless I'm able to pull this legal maneuver off, I'm liable to be on the damn street. But y'all know DivaWuan. Honey, I've been hit with too many goddamn struggles over the years. Honey, DivaWuan don't go out without no goddamn fight. This liable to be my last live stream until the end of the year. But well, no, we might go live tomorrow, y'all. I don't know. Y'all tell me whether or not y'all want me to go back live tomorrow around the same time. But yeah, a diva might be darn going about to be down and out. But honey, best believe DivaWuan going out swinging. Because y'all know in the time that I went to school for business marketing, I also thought about going to school for business law. I come from a family of lawyers and shit. So a girl knows her darn going statutes and shit. So I'm looking over the paperwork. Now, of course, this person, this demon don't even hardly know how to read or whatnot. So she ain't looking at the legalities. So there were several different ways that she could evict us, right? So she said the defendant failed to pay the rent due on the above date, and the plaintiff made demand for the rent and waited the 10-day grace period, because in the state of North Carolina, you got to provide a 10-day grace period before filing the complaint. Now, I'm looking at the timestamp, right? Now, this shit was filed on July the 11th. The sheriff came out the day while I was gone and delivered this to the demon. Now, let me tell you where the landlord might have fucked up at. Now, I just told y'all that these two have not been communicating with each other. The demon tried to give her part of the rent because, oh, now this is where I'm going to give the demon a little bit of leeway. Her identity was stolen. She filed her taxes. She was supposed to catch the rent up with her taxes like she do every goddamn year. Once again, this ain't nothing new. That's why I say these two, they've been had this back and forth relationship. Now that you want the doggone put your foot down, all because these hoes that have fucked up the goddamn meter box. It's like, well, why is you going to retaliate by doggone kicking out the one people that is trying to pay the damn rent check? You kicking out the folks that doggone is trying to work out payment arrangements and shit. That's why I said, maybe this doggone told her she's over and she just trying to fix up the shit to sell her. Hell, doggone let me down, because it'd be cheaper for me to doggone get a mortgage on this goddamn bitch versus doggone, I mean, granted, the doggone rent is already low. That's another reason why I'm crying about this shit. Because it's like, you doggone got us evicted behind the rent being as low as it is. Because I'm looking at apartments and shit. Honey, a 1-bedroom is going for twice the damn rate of this doggone 2-bedroom. So I was like, oh Lord, she liable to doggone jack. She catch rent of these doggone new prices. She liable to doggone jack the rent up to doggone probably over $1,000 a fucking month. Only thing she got to do is rip out this goddamn carpet. Finally take the time to paint these walls and shit. Because most of the shit is superficial. Yeah, she got to replace these doors, though. That's going to be where she get hit the most. Is doggone $600 for some decent doors. And she'll jack these mugs up to high heaven. Oh, and she got central air too. Oh, shit. Like, I'm looking at this goddamn demon like, how in the hell did you fuck up this shit? So my day went from, she won't even return my phone calls. Now, granted, she's a nurse. So I got home today because I've been out all day. I left out 8 o'clock this morning. I didn't get back into the house until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've literally been gone the entire day. Now, the landlord is a travel nurse. So she used to stay in the apartment across the street. So it was easier when she stayed over there because I could easily walk to her doggone apartment. Now that she no longer resides there, she's out of town and all over. Well, she's going to be back in North Carolina come Monday because she got to be there for the court date, child. But yeah, I sent her some messages. She didn't gonna say no exceptions for gonna Diva, child. And I guess she mad because I had my nervous breakdown and I told them that they need to fix it amongst themselves because I was the mediator. And I was like, I'm trying my best to doggone. It's like I'm dealing with enough shit. I'm like, I'm trying to doggone stack my money up. I'm trying to do my transitions. I'm trying to doggone transition out this goddamn house. So it's a whole lot. I was trying to nail down this shit. I was like, okay, I got to save up my money properly, put my money aside. So for the folks that kept saying put 30 to 40% aside, I was doing that. And I had to deplete my funds because the goddamn motherfuckers back there caused me to be without power. And then I had to eat out for the doggone week that I was in the hotel. But like I said, my name ain't on this lease, number one. I mean, on this adventure. So at least this won't hurt my credit. So I can still, you know, as far as September, get my car and shit. Because once I get my car, now this is where I got to downgrade again. Now, Diva wanted a decent car. I wanted it a 2018. Now this is where I got to doggone get out of my doggone comfort again. So I've been sacrificing. So for people who say that Diva is not sacrificed, Lord knows I ain't been doing nothing but damn sacrifice, child. Now DivaWuan is willing to get into a little doggone hoopty just to make ends meet for the time being. Hell, my second car ain't got to be my long-term car. Just get me into something that ain't going to break down within 2 minutes because a girl don't got no friends that are mechanics. And y'all know the professionals will take advantage of me, honey. The banana and the tailpipe trick, honey. In more ways than one, child. But boom, boom. But yeah, it's like the reason why I avoided older model cars is because since I'm not knowledgeable and I don't have male friends in North Carolina, it'll be easy for a mechanic to take advantage of me. Like I might have one problem that's just a $200 fix, and then all of a sudden the mechanic done found $2,000 worth of shit that needs to be done to the car. Have you tried to talk to the landlord? Well, once again, the landlord ain't answering the phone. She don't live across the street no more. So she ain't gave me no formal email address. So my first time talking to her is going to be in court. Yeah, thank goodness this won't go on my credit. Child, we might have to do a part 2 to this. We might go live on this. Oh, y'all saying live tomorrow? You know, a diva is a... Would you believe that's what actually inspired my channel? Cause for the day ones, y'all know that this was a channel that I had called Jolly Gazelle 93. And my Diva Natural Wine channel was called Lawan 223. It was named after, it was my first name and my address of my old apartment. And I had that YouTube account years before I even created the channel. It was back when I was in middle school. And y'all know I got on YouTube during my senior year of high school, during my second semester, right before graduation. I was in the middle of losing weight. I just lost my first 30 pounds. I had like 30 more pounds to go before graduation date and everything. I was darn going a new natural and everything. Y'all seen the journey, child. But when YouTube gave us the option to change the names over, I said, what am I going to change my name to? And then sure enough, honey, it was my song Diva, honey. And that's how we got DivaWuan, y'all. All because of Beyonce. Oh God. Now, Terry, honey, you must just be coming in. I just told you, we done sought canceling, honey. I'm all canceled. Well, you can never get enough canceling. Well, wait a minute. What type of canceling are you talking about? You might be talking about financial canceling. But as far as everything else, I don't went to the psychiatrist. We had to go to the psychiatrist to help me fall out of love with old boy. We went to the psychiatrist to talk about my childhood traumas, which still, some of it gets to me to this day. We talked with the psychiatrist about my abandonment issues, about feeling abandoned by every single person in my life. I'm not at a point yet where a life coach, because hell, for a life coach, we got to be making some money and actually be on the ground of some trajectory before a life coach. But I got some folks in mind when that day do come, honey. I already got, matter of fact, this morning, I was looking at AC Hamilton, and I would share his video. I was looking at how to set up a website for under $300. The Shopify, because he has made millions of dollars. I follow tons of different entrepreneurs. Y'all hear me talk about the web folks, but I also follow a whole bunch of entrepreneurs and shit. Like I say, I try to surround myself even virtually by like-minded individuals, people that inspire me to get to another level. So yeah, I was looking at his video this morning about how to set up a Shopify account for under $300, how to darn make your profits and stuff, test out, which campaigns work for you, this, that, and the third. So that was going to be my darn turnkey stream of income that was going to make me money in my sleep. That was going to help fund my business and stuff. And then I had to give up on trying to do laser hair removal, because it would have been so difficult to try to find a doctor to put on payroll. Because what makes hair removal so expensive is not the machine. It's the fact that it has to be, the doctor. The cost of doggone funding the doctor is what makes the goddamn service cost so goddamn expensive. But I tried to develop a business plan where I was going to offer, affordable services for fellow people of the community, especially in lieu of, what happened with the Supreme Court. Now that it's legal for you, and we was already facing discrimination as it is. Like, even in gay spas, trans women don't feel comfortable, going to get services done. And I was like, how in the hell, even in Atlanta, I'm seeing so many trans women having to shave and use, all these deliberatory creams and shit. And you got all these LGBT individuals and shit. So even amongst our own community, we sometimes get ostracized. So I wanted to be the darn person to provide the experience for the folks that's always the most annoyed, my fellow T-girls, when it comes to beauty services, especially downstairs. Now, everybody else is welcome. My gays, my lesbians, my cis-het folks, all my folks are welcome. So I had a whole business plan and shit, and prepared. I was ready to go back to school. Y'all heard me say, okay, I'm saving up. Amongst my surgeries and shit, I had a date and plan where I was going to get my training. done. So I was going to fly out to Atlanta in September. I was going to get my training done. I already had my teacher and stuff set out. I was already ready to try to negotiate with Dargon, you know, the logistics of me getting out there and all that shit. And then I finally figured out that that was just too much. I said, Diva, just let it go. Just start small and work your way up. Like you can Dargon do your body sculpting services. You can do high frequency LED therapy. You're certified in chemical peels and all of these things. It's like work your business up with that first, and then as time go on, and then as you get the Shopify account set up, as you get your website set up with the skincare. See, y'all, I had a whole plan over the next year where I was going to have several different streams of income. A couple of them in my sleep. So if I ever had a sick day or if I wanted to take a vacation, I wouldn't ever be down on any money. I would still have money coming in properly. And then with the drop shipping, I wouldn't have to worry about physically going out and having to ship the items myself. It would have been done for me, and I just had to oversee everything and see what's selling and what's not selling, this, that, and the third. So it's still some logistics that you have to do on your own part. It's not 100% turnkey, but it's hands off, if that makes sense. So I had all that set up in the midst of me going to therapy, in the midst of darn me trying to also balance a dating life. Because as a Capricorn, I have been so blinded with darn the pursuit of business that I let my whole 20s go by, and I never allowed myself the pleasure of a relationship or nothing. Also, in addition to, it was easier because I dealt with so much trauma. I justified saying, well, hell, every time I get close to somebody, something always happens where they're snatched out of my life, where I lose them, you know, they die or they move on, this, that, and the third. So it's so easy for me to say, okay, I'm not going to gravitate towards anybody on that type of level. So I said, this year we're going to change all that. We're going to build ourselves up financially. We're going to change our surroundings while also allowing yourself to properly date at the same time. And like I said, I just got hit with curveball after curveball after curveball. And for the second time ever, I got damn paperwork for damn near, for almost less than $1,000. And the landlord ain't darn gave me a response. Oh, well, we ain't nowhere near done finished, child. We're going to be here to about 1, child. We're going to end it on a fun note. Child, I need help, but I don't know what help I need at this point. Honey, I know it's going to have alcohol on it. Honey, when we come live tomorrow, DivaWuan will be drinking for the first time in over a year. Because I do not accept insurance payments. Oh no, I done missed quite a bit. Oh no, child. Oh, okay. Native Terry is a life coach. You can't keep relieving the hurt. Oh, hey, Chris Creekmore. Lord knows I've been going on so much. The chat just been going along. Toyota Camry, Corolla, Honda Accord, Civic, very dependable cars with low maintenance. Child, Chris Creekmore, be on standby when I get to the car lot, because I'm assuming since your name is Chris, you're a male. Lord knows I need a male. If you're willing to FaceTime me as I go to the car lot, that's even better. Because DivaWuan needs to go to like a used car lot for the time being, just to get me a car, just to get around. Because that will darn gonna help me out tremendously if I can just get a car, or whatnot. So, honey, I even pay you if I can get you on a FaceTime. If I have some sort of male presence with me at the damn car lot, child. Medication covers up the hurt temporarily. Oh no, we don't take medication, child, except for my HRT medication. Matter of fact, you came in late. I mentioned earlier this week, I went to the doggone park. I took my shoes off. I grounded myself to the earth. I did my meditation. I had my chakra beads and everything. I was doing my affirmations and all of that, honey. I'm very spiritual. Well, see, that's why I come to YouTube, honey. You know, I get to talk. But now, this is the thing. Now, I always offer y'all the link to come up, but y'all don't never accept the link. So that's that. So you saying you have to be a listener. It's like I'm a reader. I read every one of y'all comments, but I can't listen to y'all because none of y'all don't ever come up here that are gonna talk with a girl. But I offer the link every doggone almost every live stream, and don't nobody ever comes up or clicks the link, child. You got too much going on with you at once. Well, I don't have no choice but to have too much or whatnot. And like I said, I set realistic expectations. It's not like I was darn going expecting to be in a $500,000 house within the next year. It's not like I was expecting to be in a full blown relationship by the end of the year. But goddamn it, it would be nice to be on some successful dates, which I can say that has happened. I've gone on some successful dates, so we was making those types of progress. Like hell, prayer without works is darn dead, honey. It's like you got to put forth the work to see some of the results. So I've been putting forth the work, child. The results just ain't coming fast enough for a girl, child. My prices are not expensive. And listening to you talk, you're saying you don't have money, so I would love to give you a few. Oh, well, thank you, Senator Terry. Lord knows I'm going to take up. I might take you up on that offer, child. Definitely hit me up on my email, child. Because I'm definitely not opposed to going to somebody giving me some advice, honey. I can take all the advice I can get right about now. I do not accept insurance payments. But you sound, yes, I really do need the help. Because like I said, this right here floored me. Because I keep coming across this shit where it's like stuff that's beyond my control. And I need to get some control. And hell, like Ashley said, get some goddamn structure. Get some direction. And get some guidance. I never had no guidance in my entire life. I've had to learn everything pretty much my damn self. Like I said, everybody around me was damn addicts. You know, and I love my grandmother, but she was an addict. The demons are addict. My great grandmother wasn't, but she suffered from Alzheimer's from when I was 9 years old. So I always had to darn gonna be the one to darn gonna look out for me since like I was 10 years old. No siblings. Well, I'm glad that you ain't enjoying my suffering, honey, since you have insurance, ask for a therapist instead of a psychiatrist. I can see. I'm through that shitty darn on United Healthcare, child. We'll see what they talking about. You need a therapist, not a psychologist. I don't know because, honey, the way that I was going through some stuff that would have me going on the deep end, I had to talk to somebody because, like I said, I also suffered from years of mental trauma. That was also affecting me as well. To the point where I had to go through like hypnosis and all of that. So I really think the psychologist was needed Because only they is the ones really qualified to do those extra services, such as like, putting somebody under deep hypnosis and all of that good stuff. Because like I said, it was a whole lot of demons that DivaWuan also had to deal with. Some that I did not even bring forward to y'all for the longest. The therapist will actually talk with you. The psychiatrist is just going to medicate you. Oh no, I didn't go to the psychiatrist. Oh no, you're thinking about the psychiatrist, honey. Oh no, I ain't got no. We ain't on no medication, child. Oh no. I went to the one where you just talk and whatnot, so you release your stress. It ain't no prescriptions over here, child. When are you looking to get your car? Definitely by September. Hell, I need a car right now, but hell, I need a couple months worth of income first because I need to, number one, get my credit up just in case. Worst case scenario, we got to go through a traditional car lot. I'd rather my credit be good and I have a low interest rate versus if I try to get that shit now with a 525 credit score, honey, that interest rate going to be 20%. Hell no. DivaWuan is smart. And besides, September would be the year that it's been since my car was taken. And I've done my research. After a year, a repossession falls off in the sense of, being looked at on the credit report. Now, it's still on there. However, the car lot ain't going to penalize you if it's been over a year. So that's also another reason why I'm waiting for September for it to be over a year since the repo. And number one, my credit will be back right within that time frame. Because the thing is this, I don't have no inquiries right now. I only have like limited amount of derogatories, and I want to say 2 of those are medical, which are not, nowadays people are not viewing the medical depth against you like that. So I just need to take care of that one charge on my derogatory that I actually owe. It's an insurance payment that I need to make. It's under $200. That'll probably jump my credit score up by like at least 50 points. And then establish me a couple trade line accounts or whatnot. It's going to take me a couple months, but the goal is, if I get the ball rolling, if I get back to this job offer that I originally had, that I let go for this computer job. Because the thing is this, I had the job out at the factory, but I let go of it because I was like, okay, this job is actually going to be on the computer. I get paid more money and I get paid the same amount of hours. I'm going to have overtime and they're going to offer me 50 hours a week. In the state of North Carolina, it's pay and a half. So I was like, okay, this quickly. And then I was like, the rent is so cheap here. I can pay the whole rent here if I need to, which is another reason why I don't understand this shit. Because in the past, I offered the landlord the doggone, I said, hey, let's just get this shit in my name. Hell, if you want to kick her out, because even back then, she wasn't fucking with the damn demon like that. I was like, I will be willing to pay. And that's back when I had the money. I was like, I will pay you, doggone. I will pay the rent up 4-5 months in advance. If I can just get some stability, like if she would allow me to pay the rent up 4 or 5 months in advance, and doggone allow myself some peace of mind and doggone work, honey, we would have been out this goddamn place, and I would have been doggone living comfortable right about now. But no, she didn't doggone accept it, honey, because she wanted to work with the demon, honey. Now look how that working out for you. Because you want the doggone deal with the demon. Now you doggone kicking us both out for damn near $1,000. And then it's like, we get blindsided by this on a goddamn weekend. Not giving us really no ample time frame to go and get the coins up. All because you want to change the goalposts behind some fuck shit that these goddamn tenants did in the goddamn back. I'm over both of them. Therapy and medication both helped me a lot. Yeah, but you're still talking about the hurt. Well, I'm pretty much reiterating, and it's still a work in progress. I will say that. Some stuff that I'm not ever going to get over. Like I said, the fact that I was almost kidnapped and tortured, that shit, honey. Like I said, when I tell y'all my life is literally like a goddamn soap opera, it really is. Like attempted kidnapping, attempted torture, attempted rape, doggone machete pulled out on me, getting gunshots doggone fired at me. Like you just can't make this shit up. Nearly getting ran down by the car. Y'all remember that damn story time the demon got mad at me and her ass called herself trying to run me over with the motherfucking car, and that bitch at the time drove a 1990 goddamn hoopty. So it's not like getting hit by a new car where it got that flimsy frame. She had that old steel like car. So much shit I've dealt with over the years, y'all. So at this time, it's not working for you. Get a car and have more opportunity. Yes. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. I just heard something that might. Hold on. Child, let me get my damn tape. See, now that's another reason why I don't mind necessarily getting gone from here, because what the fuck? One second, y'all. I want to keep this darn on. I want to keep this audio on just in case y'all need to call now. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina, y'all. Okay, y'all, we back. We're back. And that's another thing. My safety has literally been at risk in this motherfucking house. Somebody has literally broken in here just a couple months ago, back in April. So it's like all this shit from back to back to back. And that what re-traumatized me. Because like I said, I already had the hidden trauma from what I dealt with years ago. So to have like a stalker like situation where somebody managed to get into my damn house and I had to text the goddamn police because I didn't even feel comfortable doggone even, because thank God the lights were all out. So I was able to play like nobody wasn't here. And meanwhile I'm texting the damn cops, whatnot. Had to turn my screen brightness low and everything down. So when I take it, that was in April. Then came the goddamn, the light debacle in May. Then came United Healthcare in June. So it's like it's been a hit after hit after hit after hit. So yeah, it was that in April, the home break-in attempt. From there going the lights being cut off because of the meter box being exploded after we paid our light bill. So the darn going June. What was damn June, honey? See, it's so much that'll happen. I'm losing track. Oh, United Healthcare fucked up my insurance and I detrans. I don't know how I forget that shit, considering that this hair is a constant reminder. This is a reminder. In my doggone Maddie voice, child. She's a star. She's a winner. Shit, I ain't winning right now, child. Matter of fact, the doggone lottery just climbed up to $1 billion, honey. It costs $1 billion to look this good. Check my honey. Let me check the goddamn numbers tomorrow. Cause at this moment, DivaWuan needs every hope and prayer that a bitch can get, honey. Hell, let me hit the goddamn numbers. Let me just at least hit 5 of the numbers. If I can get 5 of the goddamn Powerball numbers, honey, this whole honey, I can tell her what she can do with this goddamn paper come Monday if I hit them 5 numbers. Well, actually, no, I will pay the rent and I'll still be on my merry way. I'll pay this doggone backdated doggone shit for this demon and I get the hell gone. I use tarot cards and I'm an atheist. Oh, okay. Well, we not too far off from each other. I'm a spiritualist. I come from a doggone line of Wiccan practitioners, so. But then again, I'm in North Carolina. I have Cherokee and doggone Black ancestry, so it's like, honey, I'm all for the spirituality, child, on both sides of the family spectrum, honey. Post your cash app. Lord knows. Like I said, I don't want to darn embarrass myself with cash apps, but I'll put the actually it's in my description box, but I'll float the banner across one good time. It's just I don't like also posting it because it blocks me from putting y'all comments up here. And like I said, none of y'all don't ever want to come up here. So I have to darn do these back and forth where I talk with y'all um by way of, you know, just putting y'all comments up here or whatnot. Let me see if I'm able to still put y'all comments up here. Is everything okay? Well, we try. Oh shoot, it takes off the thing. Oh, we trying to get to everything is okay. I'm trying to plan like what am I going to do come Monday with this doggone eviction child. Now, here is my loophole. Now, since I think I can prove, now it says in North Carolina it can be written or verbal. Now I can argue the point that it wasn't necessarily verbal because the demon has tried to call the landlord, and the landlord refused to pick up for the demon. And then the communication is contradictory because the demon tried to make a payment arrangement, and she told us to keep the money because you want to need somewhere to darn gonna go. Now that was on the 13th. And she has since refused to accept any darn gone messages ever since. Now that's contradictory that you darn gone suing us, but you done told us to keep the money. Now that directly contradicts itself. And so it's like at the minimum, you should at least let us darn gone get the hell up out of here and not darn gonna owe you anything based off your own words saying that we can keep the money. And you refuse the money. While simultaneously, she also seemed like she might have violated by accepting part of the rent because she sent. Here's another thing: they doing this shit by Cash App. The demon don't know how to do Cash App. Her cheap ass work card won't allow her to sync the Cash App on them. So with that being said, she been giving the money to her darn uncle. I mean to her brother, my uncle, or whatnot. And it's like, why would you give it to the person who also have a habit like you, who has stole from you in the past? And then now y'all two talking about trying to move in together and shit. And it's like both y'all two are motherfucking volatile and don't got no goddamn structure or whatnot. It's like, let's see how long that lasts. They post me get every other month. They find a house. It's like y'all motherfucker. And then it's another thing. And they always seem to be able to find a house. They know everybody and whatnot. Because that pisses me. This is what irritates me. It's like they know all the folks that own the properties and shit that be doggone charging rent super affordable and whatnot. But they claim to want me gone. But they don't never give DivaWuan these doggone opportunities. They try to take the shit they sell knowing damn well these motherfuckers don't never act upon it. So y'all motherfuckers are so greedy that y'all withhold this information from me. And then it falls through y'all hands every single time. Instead of allowing me the opportunity to doggone get a hold to the house. And now here's another house that they talking about. And once again, ain't near one of them doggone you telling me between a motherfucker who got doggone full disability and somebody who's working at a plant 40 hours a week, y'all couldn't come up with a deposit yet? That shows how much of a problem that both y'all hoes got. The more you keep talking about the hurt, the wound cannot heal. Everyone has bad experiences. Well, hell, I feel like talking for me, doggone, allows me to, to release, in my opinion. Can you print out a text conversation where she refused the money? I wish I could, but it's not my phone. It's the demon's phone. I'm just hoping like hell the judge allows us to doggone enter that into evidence come Monday. You told us specifically to keep the money, while simultaneously you doggone accepted the partial rent payment because she never doggone cashed out the doggone payment back. Hence why we only owe just a little over $1,100 because you done accepted the doggone partial payment that was already given to you. So it's so many contradictories in this shit. And then I wasn't made primitive to this until several days later. And then I try to get involved and say, hey, if it come down to it, once again, let me take the whole goddamn thing on. Don't punish me behind this bullshit. Put me on, like, let me doggone be the sole motherfucker on this shit. And doggone let me doggone, because if I can get her on out here and I can stay, honey, we can get a peace of mind. But no, she didn't want to doggone hear that. Now, once again, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt that due to her schedule, whatnot, that she might get with me tomorrow. I don't know. If she could print it out, that would help. Once again, this demon don't even know how to turn on a computer, let alone use a printer. But hell, hopefully the judge will allow an exception and allow us to pull out the phone as evidence. I've seen phones be pulled out as evidence before in a courtroom. So, honey, I'm going to make sure to show that. And matter of fact, I'm going to also show the fact that this shit was filed on the 11th, but we got clear communication from her on the 13th that proves that we had no doggone even inkling that she even filed. Like she did not even doggone disclose that she filed the eviction, which is another violation. Because in the state of North Carolina, you got to give us a 10-day grace period to doggone come up with the goddamn full amount to doggone rectify the situation. So you went behind our back filed the eviction, doggone intentionally doggone did not disclose that you filed the eviction. You accepted partial payment, then said you're refusing any additional payment. And I tried to make arrangements that are going to come up with a way to pay the entire amount, and you're refusing to accept any of the money. So I'm trying to figure out, come Monday morning, why in the hell is there even going to be any type of doggone thing to be liable for, and you're not making it easy to doggone rectify the situation amicably? I even doggone offer the doggone pay for the cost of the doggone court fees, because I said, okay, I know it costs you what, $200 to doggone file the shit. Hell, it's going to cost you more to doggone for this eviction shit than the damn keepers. I was like, that's why I say I think this shit is goddamn spiteful, because it's like, goddamn, you want to end up causing more to doggone get us up out of this mug, versus just give me a few months to doggone recover and recoup, you know, or whatnot. So it's like, hell, it's due to your actions, because them motherfuckers should have been out. Them goddamn folks back there been doggone destroying your property and shit, and now you taking it back out on us. They done busted out your windows, done busted out your goddamn door and shit. And now you want the doggone be spiteful and say clean house with everybody. And you want the doggone take it on the people that want the doggone make all the payment arrangements. I told her once again, just allow me to make the payments. So yeah, it'd be better if I just get somewhere else at this point, because like I said, this just too much. Well, shit, I don't know how that's going to be a good. Hell, she ain't even accepting the doggone payment for this one. I highly doubt she's going to let me go back there to something that's worse that they still working on. Yeah, I'm hoping that they will allow us to have the doggone phone, because I'm bringing all this shit up. Hell, just this paper alone shows that she doggone violated procedure. Now, here's the thing. Now, this is a long shot. Now, once again, I'm not holding my breath on this, but now, and because once again, it looks like the demon darn gone ready to go anyway. And I don't think the neighbor's going to be inclined to necessarily help me in this situation, even though I'll be willing to pay her back on this. If we can get this shit thrown out on Monday, and it forces her to refile that shit the same day, theoretically, even if she turns around and try, which I highly doubt she might be able to be quick enough. Although I don't know, she's in the damn courthouse. She might doggone refile as soon as she leaves the damn courtroom, honey. She gonna be pissed off with me come doggone Tuesday. I mean Monday. But let me see what's 10 days from the 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we can get to the 3rd, if she refiles that shit on the 24th, and gives me to the 3rd, that would be enough time, because this one gets her check on the 1st. I would be able to get the money from her and you know, draw up a loan agreement with her. I would then pay all the entire back rent, and then she wouldn't have no choice but to darn gonna keep us here for at least another month. Because then she can't darn gonna say it's on the grounds of, you know, not being paid, because you got your entire back payment. I'm trying to think of what other reasons that she can do. Now this is the one that I'm scared of. The lease period ended above the date, and the defendant is holding over after the end of the lease period. Ugh. Now she might try that, you know, on the 1st, because technically we are in a month to month. Now this is where my knowledge is a little hazy on this. I don't know how that works with a month to month lease. I think it's still, even with a month to month, uh you got to give like a 30-day notice. So it's like at the beginning of the first, she will have to then give notice of intent for us not to continue the month agreement, and then provide a reasonable 30 days. Well, actually, I think in that situation it's only 7 days. Yeah, I did some research. It's a 7-day courtesy for a month to month. So if she try to go that route, she can do that on the first. Well, technically the second. 10 days out, that will push it to the 12th. And then the court gives you additional 14 days. So technically that would be through the end of August. And by that time, if I go ahead and get on with this job, I'll be stacked up at least darn on 2-3 checks, child. Not now, but before this, I mentioned it. Oh, well, Cheryl, I'm assuming you must be responding to somebody else. I must miss something. Oh. Oh, okay. You was responding about that one. Yep. But yeah, y'all, that's my only legal strategy that I have come Monday. I have several tricks up my sleeve, honey, that's gonna at least darn gonna postpone this shit. Now, I'm hoping like hell that landlord don't tell me that she can furnish any sort of proof that these two have had some conversation, because once again, this hoe smokes so much crack that she don't be remembering the days of the week. So what might do me in is if that darn on landlord retaliates and darn on showcase some a text exchange done from the 8th or some shit like that, a phone conversation or something that's recorded. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that my evidence is going to be the one that is suffice, that is sufficient. Now, providing if that doesn't work, plan B is to try to file for what's the darn order called? Ugh. I took the time to take my notes and shit down, honey. Okay. So the second option is I can file for the case to be retried, state in court that I want the darn dispute the validity of the case if she is found in favor. So if somehow on Monday she's found favorable with this, I can darn object to that and file a state, what's it called? File a bond to stay execution, which puts the money in escrow, and I pay the money directly because since she want the refute, she want the cherry pick when she wants to accept and not accept the rent. Okay, we're going to go through the courthouse instead, since you want the darn cherry pick. Now, once again, I'm giving her some time this weekend to respond back to me. If she decides not to respond back to me to Monday, then DivaWuan got to take the gloves off. So then we're going to file the darn bond to state execution. The bond to state execution forces the darn situation to be put on hold pending another court case, which means that would at least give me another 10 days before they make the darn decision. Now, the downside with that is I got to put something on this darn bond to stay execution. And it's like, damn, do I really want to put $400 just to darn extend my situation? But see, then again, that could darn very well give me a month, and that's what I might really need. So even though it's going to cost me $450, which is what I was running the darn continue going paying or whatnot. But it's like, hell, you saying darn take the money and run. I halfway don't want to give her shit. But that would be my darn second legal roundabout for her. If for nothing else, is to give me that extra time or whatnot to get the full amount up. And then come, the court date or whatnot, I have the full amount in hand. She'll accept the money, and then she'll try the shit at Yeah, if I do it that way, she would have to wait all the way till September at that point to provide notice. And then I would have to be out by October. And it's like, now if it work out that damn way, if I can get up to October, we might be damn good. If I can finesse this shit in a way where we can push this through the October, oh, we'll be good. I'll be having my goddamn car. It's like, even if I got to sleep in the car, because that's the one thing I'm worried about. It's like, where am I about to put my head down? Like all this shit now, of course, my stuff that's sentimental, my yearbooks and stuff is going to go in storage and stuff. I got to find, because this is my thing. I did not know that, there was a such thing as that your clothes can deteriorate if you didn't properly store them. So y'all remember I lost my clothes the last time because I just darn gonna have my shit deteriorate and I didn't have mothballs thrown in the mix. Now I don't even have to go that smelly route. I can buy some vacuum sealers or whatnot, and I can put the clothes in and seal it down and everything, and there's no air or anything, so my clothes would be spared this go round. I won't have to replace my clothes. Although I got the darn gonna throw some of them out anyways, because my body type has drastically changed. But hell, all that shit superficial right now. It's like, hell, I'm worried about my stability right now versus goddamn clothes. But yeah, y'all, that is my legal strategy that I plan on doing in court come Monday. Like I said, worst case scenario is we got to appeal this goddamn on decision. And now I'm thinking now, due to all the rest of circumstances that I have pointed out. Now, normally the land, from what I've heard, my uncle got evicted within 10 days, but that's because he's a goddamn sorry ass drug addict that didn't show no type of attempt to darn go on work with him. I'm showing every sort of attempt in the book to work with him. I can showcase medical grievance, and I can showcase darn going hardship. Hell, you cost me my goddamn job. Number one, that's the financial hardship. You done affected my health. That's the doggone medical grievance. And then the doggone the power being out was a combination of both the financial and the medical grievance. So under the medical grievance, I'm pushing for the judge to be able to extend that day out to 30 days or whatnot. If I can get that 30 days, then DivaWuan might be somewhat all right or whatnot. So I might be able to finesse a deposit. Now it's hard finding a house, for me or whatnot with my income. Because like I said, most of these places want you to earn 3 times the income. And it's like, bitch, I don't make no $5,000 a month. I have been watching people living van life. Well, I might have to. Tough times call for tough measures. Worst case scenario, we will be living the van life, honey. But yeah, y'all, that's my doggone, my plan in a nutshell. I'm hoping worst case scenario, I might be able to file, the judge take leniency on me and give me 30 days. If I have 30 days, that would be all the difference. If I have 10 days, that shit's gonna hurt me like hell. But I just can't, with everything that we can prove, I just can't see a judge saying, okay, we still gonna stick to 10 days. Like I just can't see a judge, doing that. Especially with all the contradictories that we have with the darn going. Now this is where I got to coach this goddamn hoe over the weekend. That you just allowed me to do the talking. You just shut up. Unless the judge tell you that they're gonna say something, you done caused us to be in another situation. You shut the fuck up and just are gonna allow me to do all the legal negotiations, talking when it comes to damn court. Talking about you got somewhere to get. You ain't had nowhere to damn go. Dargo ain't put a deposit on shit yet. So yeah, come Monday, the demon needs to be quiet as a goddamn church mouse. But anyways, y'all, let me get this link for y'all real quick. For anybody that wants to come up. But yeah, y'all, that's the situation. So yeah, DivaWuan is going to, the videos are definitely going to be easing up for the next couple months. Hey Morgan. I'm hoping that you've been here all this time. But something tells me you just popped in. Lord knows you're going to have to catch the playback. Are you going to be able to speak on yourself if you're not? Well, I hope so, because hell, I'm part of this damn shit. Hell, I wish like hell they would darn gonna tell me I can't. Oh, no. Honey, I got too much goddamn mail and shit. I've been here from the very damn beginning. How the hell you? I wish like hell they would say I can't speak on the eviction notice, but the shit darn gonna fix me. Oh, you can't speak, ma'am, sir, or whatnot. But yeah, your ass still got to pack up too. Oh no! You gonna allow me to goddamn speak and claim my time, honey? Child Morgan, you got a lot to catch up on, honey. This is going to be one of the last live streams for the unforeseeable future, child. Hopefully that unforeseeable future is only maybe like just a week or so, child. I'm hoping a miracle happens. Child, now, like I said, let me hit that doggone Powerball, honey. Me and everybody on this live stream right now is going to be living comfortable, honey. Matter of fact, let me do my Morgan, Miracle, Cheryl, Senator Tarrant, both the McGregors that's in here, self-motivated. Crazy Boy J, honey, we all want to be sitting comfortable, honey. Chris Creekmore. If I hit this goddamn Powerball, honey, all y'all can hold me accountable to this. Honey, y'all all getting at least a doggone $100,000 put in y'all bank account, child. For help, just for doggone helping me through this doggone time spiritually, honey. Because like I said, I really needed somebody to talk to about this shit. Just to vent or whatnot. I think my brother called me up as a witness during our court hearing. Oh, okay. Now I would think they would allow me to doggone come a bit. Because hell, I think my name is somewhere on that. My name has to be on that goddamn lease. We came into this shit together. Now, how the hell you going to conveniently exclude me? Now, here's another thing. She might not know that my name is partially on the because she came across this. I don't think I told y'all that we originally rented from her mother. Her mother passed away tragically of a brain aneurysm. And then we've been dealing with the daughter ever since. And she had to learn all this. So it was a learning experience for all of us, child. She had to learn real estate laws and all that. And she still ain't got it right because, honey, like I said, she filed that darn on eviction a little bit too soon. And she done contradicted herself darn on 7 ways of Tuesday. Like I said, I'm just hoping like hell that we can stretch this shit. October would be a blessing, but hell, if at least the end of August that we can darn gonna stretch this shit to, honey, that'll be great. Cause I can darn gonna reapply for this darn on job, hoping they have some positions already open. Cause they already in the midst of the summer now. If I can get on at that darn on job, it's gonna be a struggle. And that's why I need to hurry up and get a car, because that's going to take 1/4. Uber alone is going to take 1/4 of my paycheck. I'm going to be making decent money out there, but 1/4 of my paycheck is going to go to goddamn Uber. Because I'll have to pay like $15 to get to and from. That's $30 a day, $180 a week, times 4. That's $720 a month. $720 a month that I'm about to be paying out in. Now, granted, I probably might get like a 10% discount or something because obviously I'm going to be smart enough to sign up for Uber One or whatnot. But hell, that's still $600 and some odd dollars that I'm going to have to pay every single month. Hell, I might as well have a goddamn card note at that point. $600 some damn dollars a month in Uber fees. And then I'm at the mercy of having to still wait to darn gonna get somebody to pick me up. Now, thank goodness it won't be too difficult because I'm going to be within Fayetteville. Because, you know, darn gone, we drivers, and I say it from a former experience because y'all know I used to be an Uber driver, y'all. We didn't like taking long trips like that. People think it's a blessing when you get a long trip. No, it's not. Not doing darn on street pay. Y'all seen enough of my Lyft videos where I told y'all long trips are not it. Because Uber does not take into consideration, Lyft does not take into consideration, you know, the cost of you getting back to your city. I can do 3 short trips and average $40 an hour. I take one long ass trip, it takes me 2 hours and I only made like $22 an hour. Still good money, but I'd rather have the $40 an hour and I've only put 20 miles on my car versus the 200-mile trip and it only paid me maybe like $60. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting y'all this darn on link, y'all. I've been running my mouth up here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the link. Hell, I should have darn gone put it in the description box. If I was smart, that's what I should have did. Matter of fact, when we go live tomorrow, well, later on today, because it's now, you know, midnight over here. I will make sure to put the link in the description box or whatnot. No public transit. Well, I don't even know where the ironically, I was on public transit all day today, but I don't even know where the plant is at yet. But I know it's somewhere in Fayetteville. And Fayetteville ain't but so big all over. But there are some places in Fayetteville, unfortunately, where, you know, public transit is not it. And then it's like, oh no, that's not an option either because our public transit does not start until 7 o'clock in the morning. The shift they want me on, I have to be there at 7. So yeah, I can't do public transit. I just thought about that. They want me to work from 7 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, sometimes late at 7 at night. So even if I work 7 at night, the last bus is right at 7. So it's like, unless I get out there to the bus stop in time, yeah, I'll be walking home. Now, if it's the place that I think it is, I can technically darn walk home. It's 4 miles. Y'all know I was used to walking 4 miles when it was darn me going to McAllister's 2 miles, 2 miles from. But anyways, let me drop this link for anybody that wants to come up. See, pin the message. But yeah, y'all, that's going to be my saving grace is later on today, I'm going to go ahead and put in that application. Oh, God. I'm trying to think like, oh, they're going to more likely call me on Monday. But I'm getting ready for this court on Monday. So, oh, Lord, we're going to have to postpone. They're going to have to, you know, I have to talk with them on Tuesday, go out and see everything, and hopefully get in on that following week. Now, the one thing about going through this company, though, that's going to put me on with this job is that it pays weekly. So I wouldn't have to wait long for a paycheck. So if I do this right, I could be starting as short as the 31st and have a good check by the 11th, honey. But yeah, y'all, I have dropped the link. So if anybody wants to join, um, y'all got till 1 o'clock. We're gonna end this at 1 o'clock. Oh, my lips are darn going. Hold on, let me get something for my lips. Hold on, now everybody want to come up in here at the last minute. Ain't nobody got no questions. Cause I see how the chat done jumped up to like 16 people. And who was it that said we should end this on a good note? Cause Lord knows I'm tired of talking about the fact that I might dark on. Lord knows oh, my brain can't even compute that thought. Like, I'm just glad that this time is okay. Let's compare and contrast the situation. When I went through this shit 10 years ago, I had a whole house to get rid of. I had furniture, I had kitchen items, and all that shit to do by myself. Now, this go round, I pretty much just got my doggone air fryer right up there and this bedroom, and that's it. And even within this bedroom, I don't necessarily need this. Well, actually, a bitch might need to be smart. A bitch might need to be smart and darn gonna save this mattress. So we gonna go ahead and take the mattress, but ideally we can replace this darn on mattress when the money comes in. It's like, hell, we can sleep on the air mattress and in between time and whatnot. But no, I might need to save this just in case. Cause like I said, down the road, I ain't trying to darn on finance no damn mattresses twice, child. Like, if nothing else, at least save this darn on bed frame and the mattresses can go. Like, yeah, save this. I'm going to at least at the minimum save this bed frame. The mattresses, I'm unsure whether or not I want to go through the hassle of trying to put this on a truck. Cause then you got the doggone tie down the goddamn shit. And it's like, the mattresses have served its time anyways. It needs to go anyways. And I think it's safe to say I probably can find some for like $500 or whatnots and a good board or whatnots. Because right now my bed is supported by the wooden things to hold it up or whatnots. But I looked on Amazon and I seen the flat board to support my bed or whatnots. So yeah, and actually I could expand because the thing is this. I do got slots where this can actually expand out to a queen size. So yeah, I think I might get rid of the mattress. Just save this railing or whatnot. And from there, I can purchase new queen sizes when I get into my new place. Oh, we got somebody that's willing to come up, y'all. Oh, it's our girl Miracle, honey. I will say, okay, let me invite Kiss. Hold on. Add to stream.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think she's on here, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Oh shit, I forgot I need my darn. Y'all think I would have learned this by now. I'm sorry, Miracle. I cannot hear a word you said. I forgot I need
Oh
my
my
darn
goodness.
earphones. Hold on, let me sync you real quick. Uh, Once again, y'all thought I should have been prepared, y'all. Okay, I think I should be able to hear you now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure. Oh my goodness, I'm a little nervous coming up. I decided to, you always drop the link, and don't nobody come up. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to go to bed. Let me come up. Say a few little words. We
Well,
always
I
be
can use
chit
those
chatting on
words
this
right
now.
about now.
Girl, girl, girl. I know all too well what you going through right now, honey. Look, I'm just hoping that some courts they take some mercy upon you, because that judge didn't want to hear nothing me and my brother had to say.
Oh God.
Then,
Now what? Wait a minute.
then,
Wasn't
no,
y'all also here in North Carolina?
no, because when me and my brother got evicted, back in 2020, and here in Arkansas, oh my goodness, what
Oh,
made it worse? What made it worse? The landlord, his daughter was a lawyer. We was done. We
oh
was
God. I
done.
should laugh at it. Oh God.
We was done. We was done when I started. Like that. I was how we through.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness. That hurt my little heart because we had cats at the time. I
Oh
ain't had
God.
nobody. I ain't had nobody take care of the cats. In fact, I'm going to therapy next week because, like, oh my goodness, we had to let our cats go, and why two get ran over. Today,
Oh
there's
God.
me and my brother at the move, and I had to carry it. It just and like me and him done had to bottle that up, and like that's traumatizing to me. Cause them like my kids. So I'm gonna go to therapy to try to learn how to process that. Cause ain't no such thing as really getting over shit like that. You just kind of learn how to you learn how to process it healthily, so you can move forward day to day. That's how it works.
You know, that's what kept me stuck here for so many years was the cats. I had to darn gonna talk myself out saying, okay, they done at least grown because I was afraid last year what kept me here was y'all know their mother died unexpectedly. They was only like a month old and then they almost got killed by darn going the dogs in the neighborhood. So I was like,
Oh,
oh
good.
Lord, I just can't leave these cats behind. They darn gone only like 6, 7 weeks old and they going through all this.
Girl, I promise you. Oh, I miss my baby, but I'm trying to make sure I'm in a stable place for when do have pets again. So I want to at least live somewhere 1 year if I get pets again. Cause there's some lady she tugging at my heartstrings. It's a homeless woman around here, and the cat follow her, and she trying to find places for them to go. I'm like, oh, we just moved in. I take a couple of them babies. Their path is hard, hard, hard. Yeah,
Unfortunately, I think
but
I'm gonna be
girl,
done after this round.
yeah, all I can say, push it back as far as you can. Whatever you can do, try to buy you a little time to figure shit out. Don't do it. I know you be like, damn, I'm just pushing back the inevitable, but shit, sometimes you need that little, so I'm still a little time push back.
Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping this like I mean this court. Well, actually, I should know. I'm just already speaking into existence. That because I can't think of a judge being this cruel to Dargo just give me 10 days given all these circumstances.
Right. Especially, since you were the mediator kind of stuff literally went downhill when you quit mediating. So maybe the judge will take that into consideration. Like y'all just didn't be like, oh well, we don't care about the rent, blah 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 blah. Anybody talking to her, y'all tried.
I'm hoping. I don't even know should I even get because I don't even know how this shit works. Like, do I get dressed up for court Monday? Like, do I need this suit and tie?
Girl, ain't no, it's up to you. For that, I didn't dress up. I went in some jeans and a shirt.
Oh,
I'm like, we already finna get put the hell out. What the fuck I'm dressing up for? Shit. The little cute and put out on the street. Hell no.
that's
No,
what I
ma'am.
was like. Sometimes the courts be enforcing her going, you got to be looking, you got to be looking proper and shit. I ain't know.
But that does make sense. It's like, well, damn, y'all want me to
Oh,
get
okay,
all
here we go.
dressed up to just kick me out.
Okay, it's a little workaround for that. Here you go. Because if you're not sure, like, do I be casual? Do I dress up? You can't go wrong with the the polo shirt. You can't go wrong. You had it. It could be casual or more formal. And some jeans. Boom. You in the middle.
Okay.
Because girl, I be the same way. And I'm like, girl, do I need to dress up for court? And then my brother be like, I don't give a damn. Some be like, I'm rocking with that. Well, girl, I'm not gonna stay up here too long. I have enjoyed this chat, even with all the
I'm
negative
glad that you
stuff.
did come up and come through here.
Yeah, girl, I told you I was gonna try to come up more when I moved away from my grandma's house. Had a hell on earth.
Oh yeah, I
So
remember
now,
that situation of yours. Oh God, I'm glad you got gone from that. Hell, at least one of us got away from a damn demon child.
now
I'm
we
still
need to
dealing with
get
this one for the time being.
you away from her. Clean and healthy break. I know not right now, but girl, I know you need to get away from her ass.
I swear next year I don't care. Y'all get this. Honey, if y'all hear that DivaWuan was on the whole stroll or whatnot, honey, every negative rumor is gonna be true next year. DivaWuan was doggone part of the cartel. Yeah, it's true, honey. Honey, anything to get me away from you at this point, I'm willing to do
Ooh,
it.
ooh, ooh, girl, no cartel, girl. Don't play with the cartel. Now the little stroll. All right, I'm gonna support you with the cartel. I don't want you to come up missing. I think you'll come up missing faster than the whole stroll.
Yeah, that, and even though my name is Lawan, I got some Spanish accent. I don't speak Spanish, so yeah, that wouldn't work too tough either.
You just say your name, Lawana. That's how you have to do. Put the A on there, Lawana. See?
Ooh, I really needed this laugh tonight.
Girl, I'm glad that I could make you laugh because I already know in times like these, bitch, you just laugh to keep from crying. So I know a little bit of humor help. And that's all I got for you because my pocket's hitting on empty right now. If
I
when
don't
I
know.
do
I
get some
definitely know
money,
because yeah, we all hurt. That's why I said, honey, somebody mentioned earlier about uh putting on the wall. I was like, well, shit, all of us are going because, like I
do
said,
it.
50% of Americans are going to live paycheck to paycheck.
Do it. I would. Put on your community post.
Well, I don't know about. I
Do
really
it.
have to think about
Do it.
that one.
Do it. Do it. Y'all put some
I
thumbs
might
up in the
think
chat if
about it.
y'all see it.
Y'all might be able to convince me later on tonight, child.
Well, girl, I'm gonna get my butt back down with everybody else. I just wanted to come up to say hey.
Well, I'm so glad you came up through here.
You take care. I'm gonna be on to the end.
You too as well. Y'all, I love when they're going America. Well, hell, when y'all in general come up here, y'all. Oh, I can take this out now until somebody else click the guest link. Well, hell, we got only 13 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to stick in.
And then DivaWan got to go into planning mode, child. Hell, I can't even watch no goddamn shows good, honey. I already had a good night planned and shit. Hell, I supposed been responding back to some doggone dating inquiries. Only for me to have to go through this shit. I was like, damn, this done fucked up Diva's groove and everything, honey. Finally, doggone work my ass off to get over old boy and shit. And then here I am, doggone, go through this, doggone, had to put shit on hold. But once again, I'd rather doggone put romance on hold and have some stability, child. Once again, the priorities, child. But yeah, y'all, that is my dilemma. that there's like a 90% chance that the surroundings might change within the next month or so. Now I'm trying to think how am I going to do this with these doggone oh shit. Wait a minute. Did I do my video already for yeah, I've already did my elite battle and I did my circle for this week. So we good until next week. But damn, I had so many darn on other darn on stories and stuff to tell y'all about. Honey, now all that's got to be put back in limbo, honey. I had quite a few story times to tell you. Hell, even about the catfish situation that I had recently, honey. There was this one boy, honey, that was trying to holler at me. And I was darn going, I was like, okay, he's darn gonna keep whatnots. Okay, he's a little young. He's 22, 23, right? But DivaWuan going to go ahead and be on the wild side, honey. Diva going to go ahead and see what but see, now this what scares me, y'all. Now, I don't know why the youngins out here with that goddamn honey pack. How many of y'all are familiar with the honey pack? Lord knows, I think all our guys done got gone, child. I think Crazy Boy and his boyfriend done retired for the night, child. I'm going to have to ask them about that honey pack shit. Why is there so many young folks that are going consuming that damn honey? I was like, but you supposed to already be able to go 3-4 rounds, which I prefer only 1 or 2. But it's like, why in the world is there going all the boys with honey pack? So I had to make that's one of my vetting questions. I was like, if you under 30, honey, no honey pack, child. No honey for you. I should be honey enough, child. But all these doggone folks want to doggone use that goddamn honey pack and think that they shacking some shit. Y'all know Shaq was known for going 9 hours in the bedroom. Honey, no. This is not the Energizer Bussy over here, honey. You will not be doggone having a good old all day fun time over here, honey. If it ain't getting done within an hour, and like I said, maybe 2-3 hours if we space it out. But honey, we ain't doing no whole work shift in the bedroom. No. I can tell y'all, DivaWuan has a time limit when it comes to that, child. I'm sorry, but when you said dilemma, Nelly and Kelly, baby, I love you. Baby, I need you. Honey, I can't even go sing the song right now, child. Child, I was thinking more low. I was thinking her song more like Kisses Down Low in this situation. I like my kisses down low. Let me arch my honey, shout out to motherfucking Kelly. That's another thing I'm upset about. Kelly Rowland ain't came out with an album in 10 fucking years. She came out with that EP, and I guess she said none of the folks darn gonna brought the EP, so she ain't darn gonna giving us no album, child. But yeah, y'all, that's my Lord, I got sidetracked just that quick. I went complaining about the honey. But I went to darn gonna look at his profile, and why is it as a light-skinned cutie on there? I was like, Harpo, who is this man? Because the one that flirted with me was darn on brown skin and everything else. I look now, DivaWuan ain't opposed to a nice piece of caramel, honey. Y'all know DivaWuan's Achilles heel is a good old caramel child. And I was like, well, hell, do I consider this a catfish or a bait and switch, child? Like, do we still call the shit a catfish when the darn going actual person is just as fine as what they was posing as? Which makes me confused because I was like, well, damn, if you're naturally this fine, what was the point of leading a girl on with this aesthetic? Just that alone still set me up for disappointment because, like I said, I had my mind fixed on this image. And then even though you're still sexy or whatnot, sexy, tatted and everything, honey, now it just threw me off. Now I got to even question whether that image is real. Now it's like, honey, let's FaceTime. I hope it works out too. I give y'all an update come. Child, we want to go live a couple times, y'all. Honey, we making up for lost time, y'all. We going live for like 3 times in 1 month, child, all back to back to back. Cause y'all know I want to have to come through. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, the folks on Instagram is going to get the news first. Well, I don't know. Am I going to release the info? No, y'all follow me on Twitter. And the information will be out on Twitter come now, once again, y'all don't look at my post on Fridays, except for this one. I didn't do no Freaky Friday segment this week because of this shit. But normally Fridays is off limits. But yeah, you look at my post come Tuesday, y'all will know. I don't know if I go live. I do a poll once I get the results whether I should go live again on Tuesday, child. Although if I go live Tuesday, it'll probably be just for a quick hour or whatnot. Because it's like, hell, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because we're going to be all talked out by Saturday. Okay, but y'all got 6 minutes left, and I'm going to sign it on out for the night, y'all. Like I said, how the hell did we get here? Oh, shit. That's the one thing I don't like about this YouTube. It's like when you accidentally doggone put the remote on a video, it does that preview where it starts the doggone video. I'm just gonna be. I think the most upsetting is I got to find some bubble wrap for this damn computer, and I don't feel too comfortable with my computer being on concrete floor or whatnot. It's like, ugh. I don't know. I might have to be bougie. I mean, well, not bougie, but I might have to be doggone ghetto. Well, hell, nobody ain't got to see the damn storage shed but me. Put a towel down on the floor, and doggone put my computer and stuff on there just so it doesn't be sitting on no direct concrete or whatnot. I can't believe I'm planning on how my storage shit is going to be laid out. Oh God. But I wouldn't need much or whatnot because I'm not taking that darn on stand with me. My lamp is darn on thin and everything. Oh yeah, then I forgot to do the comparison. Like I said, with me just having to do this living room, I mean not living room, god damn it. With me just having to do this bedroom, that is a huge burden lift off of me where I don't have to worry about packing up a whole house. My credit's not going to be affected, and I might be able to work out 30 days. And within 30 days, DivaWuan should be able to, at the minimum, secure. So if nothing else, I will be at the extended stay for maybe a week or so, which would not be my ideal choice, but hell, some places better than enough. And hell, that would give me least stable Wi-Fi. Cause my cheap ass darn on straight talk. It's like, and this was another thing. I was darn on planning on switching my carriers and shit over. Honey, all that got to be put on hold. If it ain't one thing, it's enough. I think I done went through enough shit for the year. We gonna say it now. This is the last unexpected darn on negative shit that's gonna happen to Diva for the year. Monday is gonna be the turnaround where we can darn gonna work this situation out. And hell, Saturday can darn on. Yeah, we'll be going mansion shopping and darn gonna purchase a couple. Hell, I definitely have to get out of here. Oh God, that'll be another doggone situation. Cause my name is so damn unique. I wouldn't have the ability of anonymity. As soon as they put my shit in the doggone paper, I would have to get up out of Dodge real quick, honey. Matter of fact, let me gonna do a state roll call real quick. We're drop where y'all states are at. Now, if DivaWuan wins the lottery, would y'all allow DivaWuan to stay with y'all for a week? Now, mind y'all, DivaWuan is willing to compensate you for this. Y'all got to keep my identity secret. DivaWuan. Now, everybody in here is going to get paid $100,000 regardless. But whoever keeps LaJuan safe for a good week or so until I get my house and stuff, honey, y'all will get an additional $100,000, honey. So whoever housed DivaWuan is going to get $200,000 when I hit this damn lottery, child. Because I can imagine every person, even though I'm born and raised on these streets, honey, each and every last one of these mothers will try to turn against me, hold me at gunpoint and everything else. I'm getting out. Matter of fact, as soon as I leave the goddamn office, I'm not even returning home, honey. I can have the doggone company doggone pack my shit up, honey. Okay, Arkansas. Okay, we going down to Arkansas, honey. And matter of fact, Lord knows, Miracle, I forgot that you was in Arkansas. Hell, I could have visited you when because I was thinking about, because I said there were several states that I could do my laser training. And one of the states was doggone Arkansas. And I was like, well, damn, I don't know a goddamn soul in doggone Arkansas. Now, wait a minute, Cheryl, where are you located? Wait a minute now, Texas. Now, hold on, Cheryl. Now, I said I wasn't coming to Texas to stay for a long time. Now, me being there for a week, that's something different. Now, now, Cheryl, you ain't gonna allow me to come in for a week, honey, for $100,000. See, now I ain't opposed to. Now, if it's my life on the line and I weigh my options, it's like, well, hell, if I'm staying in the house and I'm ordering the DoorDash and shit, I don't have to worry about Texas. The only reason why I was opposed to Texas was because of the fact that if I had to get a hotel, if I had to rent there, that's where the bullshit comes in. Because now they can discriminate and deny you housing. They can discriminate and they're going to deny you hotel stay. They can deny you eating at the restaurant and shit. But see, if you order from DoorDash, they can't darn gonna do all that discrimination shit. They ain't got no face image to go on. My name is very ethnically ambiguous. So I do good here. They think I was a Mexican child. But yeah, I only need about a good week just to go house search. Hell, I wouldn't even be there really too tough. Well, no, yes, I would, because I would have to do a couple of days of research for the house. And then I have to darn gonna do some house searching. But honey, I purchased my house flat out in cash just to go on ahead and for the convenience. You can come. I just thought you didn't want to. Well, that's in my current situation. If we remain a broke bitch, honey, I'm not coming down to Texas. Hell no. I ain't lost a damn thing in Texas, honey. Hell no. I don't get no friends. Hell, I wouldn't even relocate to Texas for a damn spouse child. Nope. But if it means for my safety and I won $1 billion, oh hell, honey, we putting on the goddamn cowboy hat. Hell, some people mistake me for being for Texas anyway, honey. Oh, long down ranger. Honey, we going right on that. Just exactly how they made me. Honey, this is how they made me, baby. Houston, Texas, baby. Honey, we'll do all that shucking and jiving down in Texas if it means $600 million, child. See, money will make you doggone change your whole perspective, honey. But anyways, oh Lord, it's 103 already. Let me get on up off here. Let's do the roll call real quick. So shout out to Cheryl and Miracle for inviting me to stay at their places. Now to the rest of the 11 of y'all that watched and didn't say shit, don't say nothing when I hit this goddamn lottery tomorrow. Don't say nothing like, oh, well, Diva, you could have stayed at my you didn't say shit. So I don't want y'all to say shit when I mention that I'm the winner. And y'all say, oh, well, Diva, come on over here, honey. But shout out to Dargon Cheryl, Miracle. Yeah, honey. Now, I don't want to hear shit come tomorrow. When I hit that goddamn lottery, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing talking about, oh, well, Diva, you could have came over here. See, Chris Creekmore, don't say nothing, honey. You going to still get your $100,000 though. You same thing for Morgan. You better not say shit. Now, Terry, I'm really gonna be upset with you. You offering all this canceling and shit, and it's like, well, hell, shouldn't the number one canceling is doggone as soon as somebody win damn near $1 billion, you want to cancel them doggone personally and make sure they physical well-being. You didn't offer the place, McGregor. You didn't offer it. Oh yeah, I'm calling out all you. In the words of Denzel Washington, honey, I'm calling out all you hoes. Self-motivated. Hell, you should have been motivating me, doggone. Come on over too, child. Crazy boy. Honey, you was crazy for not giving me an invite. There goes your $100,000. And then Juice revealed. Hell, see, we could have did the interview right inside your damn house, child. Now, y'all, this is providing if I hit this lottery tomorrow. I can't believe y'all just gonna allow my life to be in danger. Cause y'all know I wouldn't even be able to get no hotel or nothing in North Carolina. I had to leave the whole goddamn state, child. Oh, wait a minute. There's some more. Oh, God. Y'all know DivaWuan ain't used to these many comments, honey. Okay, that's everybody. Oh, Geo. Well, see now, Geo. Girl, now I know you on your own live stream. I seen that you went live earlier. You'll catch this on the playback. Now, I don't know. I might not have to. New York might be more trouble than what it's worth, child. I might be more danger up in New. So I'm going to give Geo the pass, honey. And Lord knows, Geo be pissing so many folks off. I'll be doggone trying to get away from danger, honey. Only for danger to be at the door for doggone Geo, child. So Geo's the only one that I'm giving a damn pass to. Yeah, the roll call a damn shame, honey. Shame on all these motherfuckers except for Geo. Geo's the only one we not going to doggone shame. And I'm not biased, y'all. I know y'all saying, oh, you would let him get away with the shit. The one person from the damn reality show. No, y'all. He literally is up there in New York. Child, I deal with Texas before New York. Now I know y'all saying, now Diva, why in the hell would you go down to racist ass Texas before liberal ass New York? Honey, New York, y'all can't have shit. See, now in Texas, at least you have the Second Amendment right to carry your gun and shit. I'll be able to properly defend myself. Honey, and doggone New York, you can't have no taser. You can't have no pepper spray. You can't have no goddamn you can't have none of these on your goddamn keychain. It's like, but damn, what the fuck can y'all have? Y'all can't have no knuckle rings. I think they said you can't even have a regular switchblade. Once again, I'm trying to figure out what in the hell in New York can you defend yourself with. So it's like, it's too many goddamn restrictions up there where I'd be like, fuck that shit. But that is it, y'all. I'm glad y'all was able to go on, talk me through some things, help motivate me, listen out as I develop this plan of action for Monday or whatnot. Like I said, this is a temporary setback, but we ain't gonna allow it to get Diva down, child. It's gonna have me down and out for a couple months though, as far as this the the YouTube and stuff. But I'm not gonna allow. And maybe this was darn everything I went through earlier this year prepared me for this month, because I would imagine if I didn't go through none of the stuff I went through this year and then I got hit with this, I probably would, because I just knew I was going to be in tears and shit. But I guess I was literally all cried out from my other situations that I dealt with this year. Like, I've dealt with loss in so many different ways, from the job to romance and everything else. So now we at this point, it's like, well, hell, I'm already doggone done. I got hit enough with. It's like I ain't got no more emotion to give to this shit. But at the same time, I'm gonna windmill like a motherfucker until I'm able to climb my way up out this movie. Wait a minute, you telling me a goddamn flamethrower is not illegal, but a darn going this is what? Child boost. I ain't taking no chances. Cause New York they have my black ass charged with darn on terroristic threat. They're gonna be like, now bitch, why the hell? Now we know you hot like fire, honey. Make it hot like fire. But bitch, why is you around here with a whole blowtorch? Now and then it's like with my look and shit, they be like, that bitch look like she got a little Middle Eastern in her too. That bitch is terroristic, honey. Her name is DivaWuan. She darn gonna got this. She got this aesthetic to her, honey. She look like she from across the way, honey. Oh hell no. I have a darn gonna blowtorch. They be darn gonna ready to throw a girl underneath the jail, child. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, through the USA. I was shocked when I learned that. I still ain't taking my chances. Cause they'll make my ass the example, be like, this is why we abandon this too, child. They'll try to make up some shit and say I was going down the street, darn on just lighting people. Oh no. The folks that say they was in fear of their life, a bitch walking down the street with a damn blowtorch, honey. Even though I have the legal right to carry it, they'll find some justifiable way to get rid of my black ass, honey. And then I don't even think the hashtag gonna work with me, honey. They're gonna be like, oh no, that was old training, bitch, honey. You know how they do the trans girls. We don't trend like the Sandra Bland's and the Eric Gardners and stuff. I ain't taking my chances. But anyways, y'all, that is it. Let me get on up out of here. I will see y'all later on tonight. I think we're gonna go live around 10, but y'all look out for the community wall. I'll let y'all know. But that's it, y'all. Good night.